Before it's canon! Before it's canon! Where is it? Shit! What menu is it? There!
Safe for residential use. Have a fabulous day in Salvation City.
Morning, I think.
Good morning, Starlet. The sun shines out.
What?
What?
Where did you get that one from?
Internet.
Of course. Also, you know the sun isn't out and you fucking know it. We don't get
Yeah, I know.
We do not get sunlight this far down.
No, we don't. Was still worth doing.
Yep. You gonna get up or are you just gonna lay there?
I'm getting up,
Good. I still have no leads on that whole body situation from yesterday, so it probably means Cynthia's gonna fucking call Avalon down here. As if we needed more corporate problems here in the row.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, she gave me
Last
the
thing we
ultimatum.
fucking
No answer by sometime today, then they're gonna call in a official Avalon coroner, as if they're gonna fucking know anything different about what's happening here. Maybe they'll know just how exactly long they spent stitching the body parts together. Maybe they'll be able to tell us exactly how long the dick of the guy that had their crotch sewn on there when they were erect. I don't fucking know. That doesn't help us tell anything
Wait.
useful.
What? Was that a... I never looked at the body.
So yes, did you not notice? Actually, wait, you weren't there. So all the parts of the body, there were like 3 different people in like 3 different unique DNA signatures in that overall body, and they seemed to be various parts that were like ideal from, like the arms were like from a bodybuilder, the legs looked like they were from some guy that was like a runner, like actual runner, not, you know, the other term that exists out there. I wasn't going to say that part, but you know what. And then the rest of it, all I can say is nice. For whatever reason, it looked like they were trying to build like some like weirdly, I say ideal, but like the proportions looked fucking weird. Like the more you looked at it, like it was obvious that it was patchwork stuff. But the point is that them just looking at the body is not going to tell us anything, and I'm pretty sure their medical records are probably just as shoddy as ours are down here after the whole database explosion a couple months ago.
Yeah. Probably, honestly. Hey,
Yeah?
fuck it. Tonight, if there's nothing happening. Date night. Movies. Noodles. Ice cream.
Possibly, but the fact that you just said if nothing's happening, you just jinxed it, so good job.
Fuck.
I mean, I'm not wrong. You did just jinx it. Also, hi, Zia.
I'm hoping I didn't just jinx it. Hey.
What are you doing?
Hoping I didn't.
I'm doing my job.
Oh, okay. I didn't see what you had in your arms.
The post lady here.
Oh.
Courier.
Yes, it's just it was small stuff today, so I didn't even notice it. I thought she was like putting flyers up on the door or something, like we're making such a big deal out of our fantastic little bonfire later today.
Bonfire. Come, visit, watch things just burn ablaze. Yeah.
Have you ever
I don't
wanted?
think we even
Have you ever
had
wanted?
posters made.
Have you ever wanted to commit arson?
Oh man, only every day.
Well, are you in luck? In just a few
Good
hours, you will
boy.
have all the
Gordon.
fire you could ever want. As long as
Oh,
nobody,
boy.
as long as nobody throws any like gas canisters on there and it actually explodes.
Yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen. To be fair, that's why we're gonna be watching out. To make
Yeah.
sure it doesn't happen.
Wait, did we like build something around the site? I think we actually moved
We're having
stuff.
a bonfire later today.
Oh, hell yeah! It's gonna be,
Yeah.
like an energy drink or something. You're always just so.
Food, liquor, we're lighting things fucking ablaze. Yeah.
Even people from the wasteland are coming, so it's gonna be
Yeah.
stupid. In like all the best ways.
We're gonna have fun.
Anyways, I
We're
think
gonna
people
make sure.
I think people actually like, move stuff over there. So like, wait. What did we do over here?
Wow.
Did we
Let's check it out.
are we being this
That was
extra
a good
for?
idea. Bad execution.
I hope we're being this extra. We need to be this extra.
Who put a grate over the hole? Oh, we set up like a proper like thing and everything. Hell yeah. I don't know who did it, but good for them.
Good on them. Yeah.
It's gonna be perfect. I can't wait.
This bonfire's gonna be the best.
Yeah, spread the news.
Finally
Bonfire.
filled it in the hole.
No. Well, actually, yes. No, I don't know. I don't know who did that. That happened overnight, but it's perfect because we're going to be burning stuff over here in like 2 hours.
Oh.
People are going to be bringing up
Yeah,
some
burn.
good food to cook over things at the from the wasteland. It's going to be great.
Like that?
Better than trash meat.
I was going to say preferably stuff that has not been in the trash. Also, that looked cooked already.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't know what
Yeah,
Snicklefritz
because
is
this
doing.
was a fall hazard over here. I've seen some elderly man fall once.
Somebody say my name?
Honest, yes, I did. And I was just saying something about you, not to you. Anyways, if you want a fall hazard, just look at the ramp over there. That is not...
Yeah.
That incline is at least 50 degrees.
It's actually
Oh, yeah.
exactly 69 degrees. I measured it.
Nice.
You would.
I was curious.
Ah,
Well,
yeah, it's,
let's make sure Grabble's existent today. Make sure
d-
he's aware that it's happening.
yes. Hello.
Morning.
Hi.
Sorry for interrupting you two last night. Andy's up in my room, charging and running self-diagnostics right now.
Wait, who's at... Oh, wait, did we name the...
The Hugbot.
we named it
No,
Andy?
that's its designation.
Oh, okay.
That was the designation it came with. It even has the name on the bottom of its foot.
Oh. I see.
Mm.
It's a fucking Toy Story reference!
Yeah, that's how it came up to me, though. Its name is Alpha Navajo Delta Yamato. Or Andy for short.
Interesting.
Alright. So, anyways, other than making sure that people don't... Oh, look, it's V. Hello, V.
It is very...
And hello to you as well. But anyways...
So you talk to Grabble, make sure he's still aware the bonfire's happening, and...
And more importantly, that he
I'm gonna
doesn't...
invite Ash.
Okay, well, I was also going to say, make sure that, that Grabble doesn't put his own foot up his ass again, like he did yesterday. With, the shit he pulled in the wasteland.
I've
I'd
already
pref-
given them
Yeah, I was
full
gonna say-
jurisdiction to do whatever they
I was
want
gonna
next
say,
time.
I would prefer that we don't have to go head out anywhere from the row, especially seeing as there's
I think we're doing the circle.
there's enough stuff going on
Yeah.
that we should probably try to have eyes on it all.
I
What
was.
are you talking about, Hero?
Do
I
we
was going to
want
make
to-
a quick trip to the Undercity.
Jerry is a
This
Okay,
morning.
well, if you're going to do that, probably best to do.
Oh.
Should we just have a quick
Going to head to the Upper City
powwow
now.
in the just to figure out what we're all doing leading up to stuff today?
Mechanical?
Inside the
Yes.
base, inside the base, so that we're not just having it out in the middle of the street.
He's really weird about it.
Yes.
Good.
Synthetic, no.
Let's just
I don't
go ahead
know
and take
if-
care. Let's go ahead and take care of that.
I don't know if Bade or anyone
And
else
I'm
is...
gonna strongly recommend
Um,
burning an acid.
well,
You do not want an
I
aerosol
will
applied to
actually.
acid
I will just
to
check on the.
burn.
I'll check on the comms.
Especially amongst-
Understood. We'll hang on to it.
Bade, are you up and around right now? By any chance? But there's Grabble over there if you want to just tag up with him. Angela, you come with me. We can just check on stuff here. I don't believe Bade is up and about right now, so it'll probably just be the three of us. Which is fine. We can make this work. Right, so...
Strictly speaking, I'm not even sure I should be leaving myself today.
Okay,
Got another
well...
message from Gideon yesterday.
Oh, a new one.
Mm-hmm.
Around
Saying that somebody is coming down from, I think it was Traverse, and to make sure they're taken care of.
when? Like today, or... They were talking about this yesterday?
They didn't indicate any time. I got the message yesterday, but I never saw any
Well, it's
anyone
certainly...
from Traverse come down here.
Well, it'd certainly be nice if this Gideon would tell us who it is that they are asking us to look out for, because sometimes they can be as eccentric as Mr. Myth, or as unassuming as some of the other people I've known that work up there that prefer not to dress themselves like a blinding traffic cone. But, while we wait for Marceline, what business exactly did you have in the, Undercity that you need to go down there? Just out of curiosity.
Do you remember a few months ago when Titus and I went on our first date?
I do, yes.
Well, while we went down to the Undercity, we went up this long winding pillar and wound up by a shrine.
The water shrine?
I had no idea of their I had no idea of their existence.
I never told you
But-
about them? I thought I did. I know where most
You
of
may
them are.
have, but it might have slipped my mind.
Yes, I was going to say, I know where pretty much all
But I
of them
feel-
are. There's a good few of them down there.
I feel that I'm finally finding out where my magic comes from, and I've been using it willy-nilly without paying respects to anything of where it might be derived. And I wanted
see.
to go down there to see what I should do to do so. This is...
Alright.
These... Especially this has gotten me out of several harsh situations.
Yeah, and I still
Including the other day
remember...
when they,
I still remember the situation when you almost burned down my office.
Sorry.
It's
I'm
alright.
getting better control over it.
I'm not making fun of you.
It's usually...
I'm aware of your situation. I mean, just as I have my own with, granted, far less, they're a bit more intimidating in nature, but still,
But
it's
if
a
not
good
today,
idea
then
to...
tomorrow, but
It is a good idea to get in the good graces of the spirits down there. At least that's how I look at it.
Hmm. If not today, if we're going to be too busy up here today, I could see about taking some time tomorrow.
Well, I don't know if we're going to be busy or not. That's the thing. It really... Because, well, there's the whole matter of, waiting for that thing to have its timer expire so that we can actually look at it. There's these
Getting
mysterious...
pretty close, isn't it?
I think so. I haven't checked recently, but, it should be sometime within the next hour or two, is my guess. And the last one didn't play until you actually hit something on the terminal, so it's not going to just start without us or anything. Then there's all these weird messages from this Gideon person. They're the corpses. That one that we found yesterday with all the different people and trying to find a way to somehow convince Cynthia not to fucking call Avalon down here because they're just going to make the issue something that will just give them this opportunity to just worm their way right back into the business of our affairs. And I would really prefer not having to do that.
I don't trust her.
You think I do,
Like,
either?
I told her that I was expecting potentially Gideon to contact me personally in some way.
I
Just
trust
so I could have
them...
an ear out if they came down looking for me.
Yes. I trust them as a medical professional. They know their stuff. But as far as the fact that they are licking the heels of the corporations, they are as good to me as a stain of blood on the street, to be quite honest. They just need to give me a reason, and I will take care of them if I have to.
Honestly, if she doesn't contact me and they do come down here and she doesn't contact me to come straight away, who knows what'll happen. I'm not gonna do anything to her, but
Make her life hell.
I'm not sure how much I can trust her with my clinic.
I was going to say, if they step around your authority as the owner of the clinic, then make their life hell. Fuck them. I don't care. You're not going to see me judging you.
I wish I don't. I say mine, but that's just because I'm the head.
Well, that technically...
Avalon busted us both back down and told us that they're in charge.
Yes, well, see, unless, the way I look at it, unless they are actually down here running its day-to-day, I could give a rat's ass if they think they are owning it or not. They only come down when it suits them or to scrape even more data from everyone down here. And quite honestly, I'm sure that if we really wanted to, we could make ends meet on our own without their damn help. The Undercity does it just fine. So I'm going to just quickly check. Marceline, are you coming? Anyways, I'm going to be trying to find out whatever I can about the current state of things here, as it seems that there is a number of things. I don't know how well that's going to work, but there's a good handful of things that require our attention down here. Not to mention the things that will likely pop up, because I've been noticing an increase of activity around the row in general, not even just with the gangs, but just seeing more people that I don't entirely recognize out and about on a somewhat more regular basis. Which is good for its own, for the survival of the row, but as far as the fact that any one of them could be a potential issue for us is another matter. Ah, there you are. Are you not on a radio channel?
I am. I was having a discussion with someone.
Okay, well, you could have at least just said something.
Apologies. My bad.
Pretty much it was just... So... trying to figure out the whole thing about the possible murder psychopath person trying to see about maybe not letting Cynthia call down Avalon and bypass their authority as head of the clinic down there, regardless of what Avalon says about who actually owns it, because quite honestly, they're not really doing anything unless it benefits them. The Gideon issue, waiting for that thing to unlock. I don't actually know when it's going to. I haven't checked on it, but...
Let me take a look.
I'm gonna see about,
if you want to go
talking
ahead...
to Rigby today about getting another weapon that's, unregistered.
That's...
Okay.
So that
It's
way,
gonna
if I see
unlock
any more
in
of those drones, I can fucking tag them and they
about an hour
can't
and a
trace it.
half.
It's gonna be right around when Zia wants to do the bonfire.
If at the minimum at least one person is there to be able to write information down, the others can take care of everything else.
I mean... I'm pretty sure the one who's
Pass
going
the
to be
message
most...
along.
I'm pretty sure the one who's going to be most relevant to is you.
Yep, that's why I'll be doing it. Well, you guys help with the bonfire, and after that I'll be joining.
Yeah, I should try
I wonder if
try
she
to
will let
call
me
me.
light
I
it.
can come by. Depends on what people throw into it. Try to make sure that no one throws on a gas canister or anything like that, so that we don't have an
Yeah, 'cause
explosion.
that would be bad.
Gravel?
Yep.
Alright.
But
Just
yes, if you both have things that you need to go take care of in other parts of the city, I
just
can
have one.
I can hold the fort here for a little bit. I mean, you could probably... Don't you still have connection to the, to their comms? You could probably just
Yes.
radio up to her. You don't even need to go anywhere.
Yeah, but I made a deal with an old friend that I would go up there and visit every so often. So I'm keeping my agreement.
You have more
I
friends
might
up
see about
there?
going-
Fine.
Not quite. More
Okay.
like someone who's not around anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, if you two have your business that you want to do and you want to take care of that, preferably sooner rather than later,
I'm heading up there now.
yeah, I was going to say, you two do that. I'll stay around here. I might be a little hard to reach on the far distance comms, but I can, if something comes up and it's like an absolute emergency, I will try to reach out to you guys and at least keep you on the loop.
Two things. What should I do with the shrines if I do go down there? What should I do? How do I properly...
You can
My
either...
first son's okay.
You can either give them... You can either offer mana through casting a... Basically, like you're trying to cast a spell, you can offer some of your mana to the shrine. You can leave an item in offering. There's a number of things that you can do, really. The main thing is that there are items strewn up, usually around the shrines. There are crystal formations and sometimes plant life. If you do not have a deeper understanding of working with magical items, do not touch the crystals. Trying to harvest them incorrectly will make them explode.
Got it. No touch.
But if you've done any sort of thing like delving into rune crafting, potion making, or enchantment, then you should be able to do it. However, last I checked, I don't believe you do, but if you ever want to get something, let me know. I do know a bit of runes myself, and I can always help you.
Thank you. Well, what if I
But,
find myself in danger anytime in the
but
near
yes,
future?
so
Who knows?
so to get to the various shrines, the Earth Shrine is, well, it's kind of an Earth/nature shrine, more nature than Earth. That's inside the Grove, but it's past the point where you have to get permission from one of the Grove Keepers, so you'd have to talk to someone like Nico to get in there. The fire shrine is down in the incinerator on the other side. There's some stuff that you can walk across to get there, but it's really treacherous, so be careful not to slip. Unless you want to die. You found the water shrine already. The air shrine is in the air district, but in order to get to it, you have to walk up some of the cooling pipes in the ice district. It can go up, and there's like a thing to go through there. Those are the main ones I know
was
about.
afraid you were gonna say that.
Well,
I
yes.
don't do well with cold.
Well, it's
Short fur.
well, it's not there for super long, but if you can't find it, I can always take you there sometime. I know where they all are.
We'll see. It all depends if I can get some time to get away this morning.
Yeah, well, if you're going to do it, I would go ahead and do it now rather than later before something happens.
If Gideon comes by at all and contacts any of us, or someone says they've seen him here, one of us should probably contact the rest.
Yes, I will try to get myself connected onto the long-distance comms if you guys have not come back down. Just announce your presence back on the radio channel for the local area if you, once you're back, so that I know that you're on station. I'll remain on the, I'll remain on the radio, to answer anything, because it'll just be me on call, basically. So,
Okay.
if you can, try not to be
I'll try
gone super
I'll try
long.
to be quick.
But, yes, there's a number of ways. If you're unsure, just generally being polite is a good idea. They, consent's intent.
Okay. Thank you.
Right.
I'm gonna do a quick sweep of some of the front ways here, and then I'll go down there.
Okay, well.
Of another person that you try to eat and consume and just gives the diseases. That's like, sorry.
Here, a
Oh,
discretionary
bless you, man.
budget of 50,000 credits will do, yes? Thank you for covering yourself up, man.
Why do I feel like I was listening to something I did not want to actually hear? Sound of a body back here. Well, good, there's not. If I were a psychopath, where would I put my victims? Okay, if I was one that was different. I could see somebody trying to hide stuff here in the scrapyard. This place is a junk heap as it is. I'm sure there's probably somebody dead laying around just in the normal state of affairs. Just do a basic little sweep and make sure. Try not to fall into the slag. It'll take years to get out of my jacket. Good morning.
How you doing?
If you're looking for scrap, I saw a bit that looked good over there.
Oh, I already got the good bit.
Very well.
I got
Just-
loads for that shit.
Just doing a bit of a sweep through some of the back areas of the row. Found something
Looking for
unpleasant.
anything in particular?
Found a very fucked up looking body nearby the incinerator drop yesterday. So I'm trying to make sure that we don't have a serial killer situation on our hands. So if
Yeah,
you
I've been hearing rumors about that one. There's a serial killer I heard about.
Yes,
A couple of rows over. He strikes every 2 weeks. They call him the Fortnite Ripper.
I see. At least they're consistent, I suppose. But
terrifying.
if you do come across anything like that, do make sure to get on the public comms for the Wyverns and let us know immediately. We are trying to look into that.
Yeah, channel 28?
Yes,
Yeah, I'll do it as soon as I'm done running his pockets.
of course. Wait, what? You know what? Never mind. I can appreciate the hustle. Alright, well, I suppose I should also do a check along the outside. Pretty sure I see. Looks like people are using the lift. Taking the lift down to the waist.
Yep.
Try not to get too much sand in your joints.
No worries.
Okay. Scrapyard is clear. I would certainly hope there isn't anything like that here inside the church. That would be a whole new kind of fucked up. The corpse can handle themselves if there's one of those. Wait, oh, okay, no, the checkpoint's up there now. I was about to say, did they remove the checkpoint for security? They're awfully full of themselves. Alright. Well, if someone got murdered behind a locked door, that's their own problem, not mine. Okay.
But I wouldn't.
Right, let's check the last point of interest. That upper reach area.
Go?
I think they may need to determine that.
Fair enough. You need some help, mate? Nah, we're good. Alright, beautiful.
I like it.
Let's go with man.
Right. I'm gonna go work.
We made.
Get to your respective corners.
This is not where I meant to go, but I should probably check up here anyways. Honestly, someone could do something quite nefarious up here and probably no one would ever know. Nobody ever comes here. But it looks like that day is not today. Convenient for me.
Yeah, I'll be on that right.
Perhaps you would like to talk yourself out of this situation.
Out of what situation?
Oh, we don't know, but we want to do
Well, that's good. Looks like there wasn't anything over the course of the night.
The one who's speaking for her is HR.
Rachel, HR. Got it. Cool. Good to meet you both.
It is nice to meet you.
What test are you speaking of?
Good morning.
The
Yeah,
test
what are
we
testing
will
here?
give you. It is based off of being able to talk yourself out.
Right. I do believe that covers everything. So I can actually enjoy myself this morning for once. I will take it.
I am back in the row. Turns out my sister was already coming down here, so I had to get a tram back. I am back though.
Good to hear. I've done a cursory sweep of most of the back roads throughout the area. I have not found any signs of more of the handiwork we came across yesterday. Doesn't mean there isn't any, just I haven't found it yet.
Well, haven't found any is still good.
The only
Hopefully
place
there isn't any anywhere.
The only place I have not gone down and checked is through the sewer system, as I know there are a couple of access points. I'm willing
Probably
to
be a good idea to check there still, but...
then if that's the case, I'll head down there. Also, hi, I see you.
Hi. If you get stinky, take a shower.
Fine, whatever. Angela's down in the other
Thank
city.
you. Got it. Oh, there they are. Oh, and they have an entourage. You just jump the gate.
Who are you looking? Who are you looking at?
Crunch, Torok, and my sister.
Oh, I see.
They just jumped the gate to the corpo.
Well,
okay.
For the time being, if they ask where I am, try not to send anyone my direction so I can do a proper search down here.
And for love.
Sure thing. Going dark for a bit. Right, another access point, but no signs of anybody doing anything out of the ordinary. What the hell? Are those roots from the grove?
I just gotta push.
Looks like it's starting to grow through into the row. Interesting. Way to get down to the lower levels. Nothing else. I can go double back. Unfortunately, if there is anything down here, it's not going to be easy to hide it. It's only a few dark nooks and crannies down in the various places down here, so...
I can't make that. I can make the gun.
Alright.
Where are you, my boy?
Oh,
Your Uncle
God.
Crunch is here.
Oh,
And
God.
Jorok, your bestest friend in the galaxy.
Okay, this one looks to be locked. Which is good, in a sense. It means the likelihood of anyone using it to hide a body is... I suppose that isn't exactly a good sign, but... I do know of the entryway down by the... Well, nothing on the upper level of the sewers. However, I did notice something different down there than the last time I had ever really seen that area. Not sure how recently you've gone down into the sewer system, but it appears
haven't, admittedly.
there appears to be a large amount of roots that look very similar to the ones that grow throughout the Undercity's Grove, bursting through one of the walls of the sewer system.
Got it. That'll be something to talk to the others about.
Yes, probably something to inquire with some of the Undercity folk about, if they know anything different going on down there.
Yeah, probably be the best. Alright.
I have a bit of a working relationship with Nico. I can ask him about it if I see him.
Okay, that's good. I think they probably all still hate me, so stay away from there for now.
What exactly did you do to make them hate you? Oh, wait. Actually,
You remember, I think.
I don't know if I do, actually.
No? Okay. The mask?
Oh, yes, I remember now.
Yeah.
Either way, I will add that to my list of things to look into.
Alright, thank you.
Okay, where was I? Oh, yes. If you go down by the diamond, I do believe there is a way to... I've used it in the past. Let's see if that one is locked as well. If it isn't, then I can use it. Good morning.
Hey.
Doing
Morning.
a sweep to
Brings
look.
you to the scrapyard.
Doing sweeps of the area to see if there's any more of the handiwork that we found yesterday.
I haven't seen anything yet.
Not
I
the
know
mannequins.
We had the arena mannequins, but
not the mannequins. Some weird patchworked together body found by the incinerator.
found a patchwork.
As in,
Well,
it was
alright.
it was made up of like at least 3 different people, according to the doctors. And it was very deliberate looking. So I've been...
By the way, you mind telling me more about that stuff? Didn't really get an accurate description.
Sure. Well, before I go into it, what did you get told about?
The only thing you told me was they found a body. It looks like it'd been patchworked together.
Okay, so basically what I had just said.
Pretty much it. I asked you to get more info. Yeah.
Yeah, I have completely fallen short on it, other than they were all all the people that were identified through their genetics in the medical records that they were able to pull up,
Sort of sounds way.
they were all the parts of the bodies that looked picked out based off the places they came from looked like they were trying to pull defining features from these people. Like the arms were from a bodybuilder, the legs from somebody that looked like they were some kind of athlete. Hi, Torok.
Hey.
You do.
Yes?
Either you seen Jimothy?
Nope.
I didn't see him today. He didn't even open up shop today.
Right, cool. I'm going to
No
the
problem.
Alright, have
Good luck.
fun.
See ya.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, Rixby.
Not much. We're just
But so...
vibing.
But so... They were... Motive have not figured one out. There's only one
said,
instance.
The body parts defining. You said defining features, right?
Yes, like
Either way.
their arms were clearly the arms were from the person who looked to be a bodybuilder according to their records. Legs from an athlete, and the rest of them looked from just, well, the third
It's just
person.
like they're trying to make the perfect person.
That's what
Trying
I
to
said.
Frankenstein themselves the perfect body.
Except, and then I believe the only other
What
thing
was
of
the
note.
head?
I don't think there was anything particularly special about them other than they were just, I guess,
Maybe they're smart.
conventionally better looking person. I don't know, but the thing is that some of the internal organs were missing from that. Like, I believe the heart was missing. So.
Well, that's not a good way to start to make a body.
And more importantly, there was a empty syringe gun of some sort sitting next to them, and the traces of the chemicals in it was a chemical cocktail of a paralytic and a nerve stimulant. So they were...
So they're trying to paralyze themselves and juice themselves up at the same time?
Well, basically, what effectively it was is that they were completely paralyzed, unable to move, but they were wide awake and able to feel everything in an excruciating degree. So they were likely in utter agony up until they died.
That means they were alive when they got patched up. Okay.
More than likely. But I've been
So
trying
what
to...
are we looking at, like some
I-
weirdo murderer?
I don't know. I'm trying to find more evidence on it. Preferably something that can appease fucking Cynthia down the clinic, because they're insisting they need to get an official Avalon coroner down here to look at that body, and I don't really want corporations finding more reasons to stick their nose into our affairs down here and use as justification for occupation.
Right. Well, if it becomes a... Hopefully we don't have a copycat or another person like that.
I don't know, but
Okay, think
they
about
were,
it.
yeah, they were found by the
so-
incinerator drop area, just a little ways away from the area
So-
behind the clinic.
If you had, so it said the legs were different, the arms were different.
Yeah, the legs were different, the
big
arms are
Rixie running at
different,
us.
and then the torso and head looked to be from the third person.
Never mind, not for us. The torso and head seem to be different.
Yes.
Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so three people in one body.
Yeah, three unique different people
So that means
piecemeal
he
together.
he found the body parts separately of two different other people.
Yes, and which has me
before
worried.
He found this other person, drugged them, tore off the other one's pieces, started putting them on each other while the person's still alive.
We don't know who did this is the thing. That's the part that's more concerning. I hope it has no connection to any of the other things that have come up in the past 2 days, because that would be horrifying.
Right.
But at minimum, that could technically mean that there is the potential for 2 more of these patchwork corpses laying around somewhere using the remaining pieces, for all we know. That's the part that I'm trying to find evidence of whether or not that is a thing. I'm hoping I don't.
Yeah, I'm hoping we don't either. Alright, we'll keep an
But-
eye out for things.
But yeah, that's the
Me.
that's what I know
You said
about
it was by the...
Yes, the I can show you if you want. I
Good
can show you
lady.
exactly where it was.
Okay, yeah, sure. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm gonna just cut back up through here. Gets us pretty close. It was found with that.
I imagine the sleepos are
It was.
sleeped away, whatever we could find.
I was gonna say it was found with the. The body was found with that syringe, and it was also found with a knife that looked like it was used to do all of the cutting, because it was definitely the kind that was not designed for stabbing into somebody, but for slicing people apart. Very deliberate.
Okay.
But yes, it was. The knife was found right here in the entryway, and the victim was wedged up in here next to the chute.
You guys look down there?
I have checked down there just a bit ago. The only thing out of the ordinary I found there was no bodies, but there are a bunch of roots busting through one of the walls.
What?
Actually, yeah, you may want to see this. It's, I have no way of actually explaining what the heck happened.
Not really.
I don't think it matters what he had. I think
Don't know how you can sing and hum in this place.
Some
Smells down here.
Some people are just cheery like that. But, yes, try to hug the wall if you can. It'll keep you out of the water.
Yeah,
But,
I know.
yeah.
My first foray down here.
This.
That's not just any roots.
Yeah, I know what these look like, but I don't know why they're here.
Because we're right next. The Undercity isn't that far from us. The Grove isn't that far from us.
But
It used to be connected to us by the subway.
But it's spreading now again.
Well, we weren't that far. Holy crap.
Yeah, this is something I kind of want to ask the Grove Keepers if they know anything about what's going on with this, seeing as if it's doing it
can
here.
call one if they're around.
There's a good chance that this could be happening other places throughout the city as well, wherever the roots were closest to.
Well, they're definitely looking for water. Ain't exactly the best source, but hey, they got it.
True.
Swing up.
But yeah, if you have a quicker way to get a hold of one of them, by all means, I would have to go down there in person to do it.
Let's see. Hello, is anyone on there? Darius? Esper? Okay, maybe not. I think I'd have to go to the Undercity to figure it out.
Yeah.
I can find them, probably, though. This is something we need to figure out.
Definitely.
I can run down there. I can find them real quick.
Okay, well.
See what they think about it.
There's about another
This is
hour or
big.
so before, I believe people from the waste are supposed to be coming up for, removing,
In and out, 20 minutes.
things. Alright. When you get back, if you could hop on to, the Wyvern's comms and, let me know, so that we can find each other easier.
What about you guys?
Yep, that's Honestly,
I'll be
it's
back.
yeah. Hopefully you can find somebody. Marceline, just an update. I've let Zia know about the roots down in the sewers. She's going down to the Undercity to try to find one of the, either one of the leaders of the Coven or one of the Grove Keepers to, ask them about it if they know anything. So, hopefully we'll hear back in a little bit about it, as far as if that's a, possible concern.
Let me know.
Where are you at? So I can come, tack back up with you. I think I've done enough sweeps for the morning.
Alright, by the offices.
The corporate ones?
Yes.
Okay, I'll let myself in. I still have a valid ID after all.
Do you mind patching me through the alert feeds in case someone tries to do something else on the off chance?
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm here. Oh.
Maya.
Hi, I didn't
Shit.
expect to see you here
There you
today,
go.
Nicholas.
Yeah, I didn't
But
either.
expect the majority.
Also here, I mean,
Yes.
how did you just randomly show up? What were you doing? Spooky.
I radioed her to ask where you guys were, and I said I would come tag up because I finished doing a sweep.
You told her. Yes, I.
Do you want me to
sweeping? Well, she was sweeping the sewers.
Do you want me to go away? I can go away.
No, I was just. It makes
this
more
actually
sense
might be
as to who she was talking to at this point.
Interesting for you guys in some sort of way, shape, or form. Apparently, there's roots from the Undercity breaking through to the sewers.
Looks
Oh
like they're
boy.
looks like
Also,
they're looking
I looked
for
into
water.
the
Oh,
mannequins.
Yes.
Oh, you're here too. Mannequins came back.
Oh yeah. More than just that, I'm getting
Yes.
contacted by the puppet master.
Great. Don't do anything stupid.
Lucky you.
We need to go now.
Never do.
Alright, we have to go.
Me.
Okay.
She can fill you in. I have to handle this. This is important.
Yeah, I
See
can,
when you come back down
I
for the
can
bonfire.
Kinda tell.
Yes. You can send me a spirit, remember.
I know, it's just fun to head up there and be a menace.
Alright, off you go. Off you
Good to
two
see
go.
you,
I gotta
Nicholas.
handle this.
You know?
Alright, well.
Alright,
Okay.
yeah, prison.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Where do you want to start?
She got an alert. She got an alert that someone was trying to access the Masaru database, and it was coming from the corp dock, so we came to investigate. Turned out to just be Ecolos, who was locked out for some reason.
Why would he be locked out? He's like one of the executives, is he not?
That's a great question. That's what I want to know, is why he got locked out. It doesn't make sense that he was.
Unless, there is the non-negligible possibility that the, database damages throughout the city a couple months ago may have impacted more than just records of people. Granted,
They
I don't know
did say
why.
that a lot of passwords were having to be changed and updated.
Granted, I don't know why that would be stored
I had
on
to go
a
through that.
Trident server, but you know, Trident owns everything.
Because, remember, outside of me and you, everyone else there is technologically inept.
Yeah, and
They couldn't even
I was gonna
remember
say,
how to open up their emails.
yes, and yes, don't remind me. I was the one who had to deal with all that shit. Oh, hey.
I know you were. It's why I'm reminding you in general.
We can serve synthetics in various ways. We can equip them with medical supplies if they need them.
I'm pretty
DJ
sure I
could order a
just
medical
saw
sample.
Angela. Not sure where she's at. Oh, there she is.
Thank you. Let's see them try to trace this if they try to scan me.
Yeah? You want to talk
Thank you.
about that?
Hi. I haven't even gotten away, so I probably won't go today.
Fair enough. Well,
What happened?
Yeah.
enjoy your back alley deals. I won't interrupt you.
It's for those corpo bots flying around.
I know. I'm just saying you're in a back
I don't
alley
know.
making a deal. I'm not wrong.
You know, fair enough.
But okay, so that's the situation. He looks different, I think. Like, am I going crazy?
He does. He looked like he couldn't hold his form.
Yeah, that was the other thing that I was noticing. But
Like he was struggling, to say the least.
but yes. Zia's going to try to go find information about the roots. I am not finding anything new about patchwork. That's what I'm going to just refer to that problem as. No further information. Well, actually, there is one new thing about Gideon that you missed while you were busy.
Oh, fantastic.
Apparently, a message from them came to Angela yesterday from him about somebody from Traverse coming down here and to make sure they stay safe. Did not specify who we should be looking for, what they would look like, or why they were coming down here, just that it would be somebody from Traverse. So, yeah, they're, I still don't know what their game is.
No idea.
I haven't found
Good to
anything.
know at least on that.
Yes, I haven't found anything else on that front yet. So, yes, that is all I know in the moment. Probably I'm going to have to figure out something with Angela and myself about how to handle Cynthia's insistence that we need to have corporate help for this patchwork situation, which is beyond irritating.
They're not going to be able to do much.
That's what I
If they don't
said,
have their
and
databases, how are they going to figure anything out?
even if they did, they're not going to learn anything else that we didn't already figure out, because knowing more about the body doesn't tell us anything unless there's, like, somebody stitched their name into their fucking body with sutures or something.
The only thing that identifying the bodies will help us do is try to do any sort of background research and digging on the people individually to figure out who may have had it out for them.
And I mean,
and what possible connections all of them have.
We already have some of that information, at least for 2 out of the 3.
Exactly.
The third one, I don't think had much stuff on them. Honestly, I could probably get onto my computer and try to search some various information from around some of the nearby rows and see if I can't potentially find anything about disappearances. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I am going to do that.
Missing persons accounts. Good idea.
Yes. I'm going to my office.
to stay on the streets for now.
No, yeah, about 30-ish. But I
Yep.
think 25 cut it short.
Oh,
so we
Let
can
me know
actually
how
get
it
there.
goes.
I'll let you. I will. All right. Hello, boys. How are you?
Team present.
Oh my god. God, that's so loud in my ear. Hi.
I'm sorry.
Do you have the information about, like, that patchwork body from yesterday? The corpse that was by the incinerator? Do you know the stuff going on with that?
The one that had its heart ripped out? That one?
Yes. I was going to say...
I know the details of that. What's up?
Okay,
Oh, I just looked over such mannequins.
Yeah, those are the those are the special boys. Well, not so special now. They have their backs sliced up, but that was me.
Yay.
The identities, I believe, of like 2 of the 3 people, like they were actually able to be like confirmed who they were when they were doing like the autopsy, and I was there to see that, so I like remember the names. And I'm trying to look up for like some of the nearby rows as well as this one if there were any particular missing person cases that involved those individuals to try to figure out about a timeline between when they disappeared and when parts of their bodies have shown up sewn together into one person.
Alright, give me just a moment.
Absolutely. Take your time. Looking up details of death. It is a psychopath, sewing together all different bodies.
What access do you have in terms of searchability?
I mean, their job is an investigator, so as far as like job goes, I would imagine that they at least have some ability to look through like the public records, and if there is stuff that is internal, they do have decking, so they are able to do some degree of system cracking if they have to, but in this case it's more of like their job kind of they would have at least some ability to know where to look.
Okay.
Searching up the names. Da 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 da. Let's see here. Probably keep within the next few adjacent rows. Start small, expand the net if I need to. I believe we had the confirmed identities of the owner of the arms and the legs. Those are the ones that had the most detail in the autopsy. Start with those 2, and maybe it might lead to the 3rd. something like that. No. Hey, look, an article about Grabble getting arrested. That already got out. Nice. No. Great, they already got the advertising all over the place. Should try to be able to block that down here. That would be preferable.
Okay. Judging by what you find off Avalon databases and Union databases, what you find is that at least one of the bodies recorded had a surgery to replace one of their organs that had failed.
They had a general timeline of when that was scheduled relative to now.
6 months?
6 months ago. Oh my goodness. So 6 months ago, would she know?
They had an organ replaced.
An organ replaced. Does it specify which one, and also does it also specify like the name of the person in relevance to which part of the body belonged to them? Like, was this the torso?
Can you tell me the people?
There was basically like the torso and head was one person. The arms came from like a bodybuilder person. I believe the legs came from like an athlete.
Okay, this would be the athlete.
Okay, so the one with the legs. At least
One with the legs.
Yeah, I believe that was correct. But okay, so the athlete had an replaced organ 6 months ago. Does it specify what specifically, or just that they had a surgery for that?
They had a surgery. It just specifies general information.
Gotcha. Interesting.
You'd have to deck in to find more in-depth records.
Yeah, and she probably wouldn't be able to do that from right here, I'm assuming.
Probably not. And give it a go, but...
Well, fortunately, I know somebody who works at the clinic, so...
That you do.
Alright, well, if I do anything more with that, I will let you know. Beep.
Sure.
Thank you.
Oh, actually, minor thing.
Yes?
What time in session are we in? Because I've lost track of time already.
We are at 9:18, so we are an hour 20 into session. The bonfire is scheduled to start in 40 minutes.
Okay. 40 minutes it'll unlock.
Okay. Should be around. Especially now that I have this to play with. Angela, are you on the line? I have a question I need to ask you in person. She might be on the medical one, actually. But let me see if she's there in the clinic. Because that would be very convenient for me.
You need to continue whenever the bank opens to figure out the thing I asked you about. Thank you.
Ah, yes.
Angela.
When if it opens today. Was the bank open yesterday? The day before?
Yes, and they were open this morning.
Can I borrow you for a second, Angela?
Oh, I missed it.
I'll be right back.
don't even know if my phone's
I
correct.
recommend we move at least a decent distance away.
Mm-hmm.
Those big ears, she'll be able to hear us.
This should be far enough. I did a little bit of digging with some of the databases that I have a bit of access to regarding the patchwork situation from yesterday, and I did find one thing, I believe, about the so just to make sure I had everything correct, the 3 different individuals that we identified, one of them was the owner of the arms, that was like a bodybuilder. The legs were from an athlete, and then the torso and head were from the third person.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, the owner of the leg, because I remember I was looking over the shoulder while they were looking up the records and such, so I took mental note of the names. The owner of the legs appeared to have, about 6 months ago, according to Avalon records that I was able to get a little bit of a peek at, they had about 6 months ago a surgery scheduled to replace some sort of failing organ in their body, but it didn't specify anything more. If I wanted to look into it more, I would need to, well, force my way into Avalon databases, and I don't really have a good access point. But you do. Or we might even have to force our way in. It would be just more, I would need
because
to,
of the terrorist attack, several things with Avalon systems went down as well. I could see if maybe I can get a reconnection to old case files, though.
Yes, if you could, and specifically look up...
Angela, you get a ping on your datapad.
6 months ago? If you could, around that time, try to look for that individual. Oh, you have a message.
Absolutely. Dink.
Message reads as such. Our meeting will be scheduled for tomorrow. Later in the
Is there a
day.
name on it?
Gideon.
Is it from our favorite guy? Oh, yes it is.
Tomorrow, later in the day.
Is this in reference to him, or this Traverse person you mentioned that they said was coming down?
Well, he didn't mention anyone else. For now, let's assume it's him.
Very well. But either way, you should have the names, specifically the person, the athlete that was the leg from the samples taken from the legs. Look up specifically 6 months ago, around that time frame, and look for surgeries. Try to find out what it was they were replaced or where that was done. Because that's currently the given the fact that the nature of the patchworking was very surgical in nature, it gives me a little bit of an uneasy feeling that perhaps there was somebody using those kinds of things as a profiling to see who they would target.
I agree.
And if you run into trouble trying to get some of that records, give me a call and I can give you a little extra oomph. Especially if I can use the access points to get past the first few layers for free.
Yeah, that should be helpful.
If you
I'll
don't
let
mind,
you know if I run.
I was going to say, if you don't mind, try to do that relatively quickly so that otherwise I'm afraid Cynthia might jump the gun, and I really don't want her to bring Avalon down here.
I just had a conversation with her about, not being so quick to assume everything and call someone else. We'll see if we can cull that corporate bootlicking out of her.
Good luck with that. My method usually involves threatening
Thank
people.
I tell you, every time I have to have a strict conversation with her, I get just a little bit closer to it.
Well, either way, if you could do that and then just let me know if you find anything particularly useful. And I'll see about what I can do to do more digging on the other positive match. I don't know if we had enough on the third,
Understood.
but I'm hoping with info on the first two that the third will come
I down
forth.
by the noodle shop, though. I think I
I'll see
spotted
about taking
Fritz
care
as
of that
well.
right now.
Perfect.
Understood.
Maya,
Yes,
any leads?
possibly, and that's what I'm having. I asked her to do a cross-check on something using a specific time frame of one of the individuals in question. I believe the athlete, the one where the legs came from.
Good. Good luck. Hopefully we have something by end of day.
Yes, I will. Hopefully she can get me something, and then I can cross-reference that with what I was able to look around for. It might help
Good
piece
luck.
together time frames. Hello, you.
Oh,
Just
hi. Me.
I did a quick run by the office, and it looks like it will be unlocking in about a half hour or so. So,
Tracks.
right around the same time that the big old party is supposed to be starting, but
Got it.
I'll be there.
We should probably start gathering the fun things soon.
Well, I have some of the firewood in my office.
Wesley, what's the claim number again?
No. Oh, hell if I know, buddy. Isn't the door? Oh, it's closed.
I think it's on the
I don't
I think
remember.
it's on the bulletin boards. One of them has a listing.
Okay, so someone is probably gonna shit themselves. They ate like 6 spicy noodles in a row.
Let me check.
Okay.
I could
Okay.
have sworn that we had. I could have sworn that we had a listing of the radio numbers on the bulletin board, but it looks like all we
You're
have.
listing for some.
We have memes.
I'll just go back and see if I can help them with the bloody thing.
I mean, if they're going to shit themselves, that's their own fault.
Yeah, admittedly.
I'm not. That's not my problem. It shouldn't be your problem. Oh, look, it's them.
Hey, I need to pick up a multitude of spray paints.
Why?
I may or may not have gotten the sweep of patterns and paths for the last 3 months. I have an idea.
Oh, okay. Well, should I go ahead and move out the items of honor from the office and bring them down to the their sacrifice?
The ones from the office will... The ones in the office will bring down the last, like, 5 to 10 minutes. That way...
That way
on
they don't
the
just...
off chance there's nothing that happens.
Okay, well, I mean, I sliced up the runes on their back, but more so that they don't disappear. They don't grow legs and disappear like the ones from yesterday that I thought we had cut their legs off and they still got up and moved. So probably someone took them.
Probably.
Which fucking annoys me. We spent so much time moving them down there.
Yeah.
Well, either way,
Try tying them down.
if someone's that determined to take them, then a little bit of rope ain't gonna stop them.
Well,
That's
I mean, but if they're getting up on their own,
I don't think they were. There was a figure of speech.
oh, okay. I mean,
But yes, it looks like they are starting to make
Ending
their
with this
way.
is Bureau 32 Wyvern public channel, is it not?
It is. Can we help you?
Wyvern, Felix, reporting for duty.
Well, if you want to come by the office, more than happy to meet up with you. Let you know what's going on for the day.
Inbound.
Another new name. Exciting.
Yeah, nothing new. Another newbie.
I mean, I'm not going to complain about extra hands. I am going to complain about you fluxing, though. You better stop that right now, Missy. You haven't missed anything too horribly much, AR, in case I missed you, but, you'll get to see something cool in about half an hour. Door to the HQ is unlocked, by the way. You can, come on in. I'm in there. Marceline, is sorting herself out. Good day, Felix.
Good day.
Alright, Maya, I've got information for you. Are you on this line?
I am. I'm having a meeting with, another one of the wyverns right now. If you'd like to drop by the HQ to discuss it.
Yeah, I'll be there in a few minutes then.
Right. I take it another transfer down to row 32?
Correct. Central Command send me down.
Ah, lovely. Can always use the extra hands. Marceline would usually be the one to talk to people. They're the acting head of the this area of the city's division, but like I said, she's sorting herself out. I believe, as they call it these days, the flux took them.
That's what they're calling it these days.
Yes. Don't know really why. Don't think the term's going to catch on. But, do you come down with any message from, Central, or have they, are they
Also just instructed to present myself here.
I see. Well, my name is Maya. I am one of the, main, members here. But,
Have you got a feeling?
There's a lot of things that have been happening these past few days in this, part of the, city that, we've been effectively investigating at various points in time. The quick and short version is we have a potential case about, some sort of killer that likes to patch people's bodies together. We found, the body of somebody nearby the incinerator the other day, made up of 3 different individuals. There is a individual who may or may not be tapping into local networks within the area, and presenting themselves as offering very vaguely worded deals with people by the name of Gideon. One of whom has been regularly contacting Miss Angela over here. And intends to have some kind of meeting either with themselves or somebody associated with them tomorrow. Fun times. And there's been an uptick of gang activity, again, for the first time in the last few months since we had some incidents with a couple of groups known as the Bulls and, well, in this case, I believe it was, what was it, the Oxes?
The Bulls and the Silver Wings, I think?
No, we haven't seen anything
Steel
about the
Wings?
Steel
Steel
Wings.
Wings.
We haven't seen anything about the Steel Wings,
Ah.
and I hope it
Steel
stays
Wings.
that way.
Yes, I'm acquainted.
Yes, we had an incident with them here in this area about 3 months ago. They've been quiet ever since, but there's worrying that they may be potentially starting to become active again, seeing as there's been an uptick in the other gangs throughout this part of the lower reaches of the city. So there's a number of
What did they try and do?
The Steel Wings or the present gangs from like the past few days? If you said something, it cut out.
These new filters aren't exactly the best.
I can imagine.
Let's start with the wings.
Unfortunately, I was
can answer that one.
pulled away on a lot of business around the time that happened, so most of my info is secondhand. You were actually here for it.
I'm not exactly sure what they intend, but they seem to, one of them seemed to be very aware and know, Titus. One of the big head honchos down here at our location. Seemed very threatening towards him.
Did you get any names?
Didn't they refer to themselves by
No.
cards, practically? Like playing card numbers, practically?
Titus, I think, got the name, but I don't remember exactly, and he's currently away on a traincation. He's doing some training while he's away.
Even when he takes time off, he can't give himself an actual break. Workaholic.
Aren't we all?
I was dedicated.
But yes, as for
What about these, current gangs, which I imagine you were just about to speak on?
Yes, so far they have stuck into generally smaller things, but I believe the Bulls were back around potentially intimidating some of the business owners on what I don't know if they has ever been specified. And this group, I believe it was the Oxes from yesterday, was specifically trying to cause problems with one of the individuals that lives here by the name of Snicklefritz. I believe they are one of the Forge Masters. Unless we have let them go, I believe they are still in the prison for attempting to incite violence against citizens here.
We could only hold them for one day. They had intent to commit a violent crime, but no violent crimes were committed. They should be back on the street by now.
Goody.
I see.
That was
I understand that it's the...
Well, they were dressed in stark blood red, so I imagine that's probably the Bulls' men.
The Bulls were in stark red. The Oxes were they all for some reason decided to cover themselves in green body paint, and a number of them also had fake ears on for some reason, like they were trying to look like.
Some of them.
It was really
They
weird.
were harassing one of the blacksmiths, Fritz.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about.
He apparently hurt one of their boys, and they decided to try to dress up as goblins and fuck with them back.
Fun.
Also, apologies.
I think it's your
Marceline.
yes.
Yes.
Yep, Wyvern lead right now. Co-lead with Titus.
Marceline, now that you're here, Angela, could you
Yes.
tell her about the recent message you got while we were talking?
Oh, yeah.
Another one?
Yeah. He says he'll come
Fantastic.
down later tomorrow.
Did he give a specific time?
No, but he said later half of the day in the message.
Alright, so we keep an eye out in the later half. Still keep an eye out during the beginning, but...
I'm hoping that if they
Especially
have
with
the,
sharp eye.
if they're willing to send such regular updates and correspondence, that they will at least announce their presence to the one they want to meet. You would hope.
Or ones.
Yes, I know. They're reaching out to several people at this point. Nobody knows who they are or what they want. They have any deals or dealings that they've spoken of to people in their correspondence has been incredibly vague and non-specific. And there's a good chance that they are monitoring some of the people in question, as it was confirmed that there was a part of the Dirty Diamond that they had a means of being able to hear things that were being said in that room. And when I was trying to look for said things...
Information broker.
I'll leave it here for now.
I'll stick it in the microwave so you can
If
reheat
they
it
are,
in
they are certainly not making the best first impression with a number of people. They currently are more doing a good job of spooking them to death and making them think that they
Out of
are
character,
having a
Coyote.
friend.
Marceline is looking up any information on Felix specifically.
Yes. So, from Wyvern Central, you would see that he was reassigned from deep cover, in fact, with the steel wings that you would be able to see with your current credentials, and is being reassigned to your row.
But I have a name?
You can also see that he was in intensive recovery for a very long period of time, and is very recently being discharged.
Alright.
I'm the patient, doctor, and what the surgery is for.
So,
Perfect. Let me know when we get a moment.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately.
Thank you.
God, you're the boy that
I have until the end of the day
going on about, huh?
to get something to Cynthia.
I've heard one or two things, but not like in depth anything. Just heard Steel Wings every so often. Heard somebody involved. Didn't really catch too much.
Listen, I was sent by Central to infiltrate the Steel Wings and bring them down from the inside. This was before they thought they were actually a major problem. It didn't work.
Lovely.
I got as high as the aces, and then it went sideways.
Gotcha.
I can only imagine.
Apologies for the deception, but I wanted to pick your brains while you didn't have any preconceived notions of who I was.
Fair.
All good.
Definitely
Apologies
not.
for lighting you up in the front of everyone, then.
Hey.
Just part of my job to make sure I know who's coming in and out of
I would have found out eventually either way.
our home.
You know my methods.
Oh, I'm well aware.
Either way.
To my understanding...
Did they at least let you use the flight suits?
Yes, I got the augments. The reason why it's so fucked up. It's really not. They go out of their way to make it painful.
Oh, of course they would.
Some sort of prosthesis, or
They're mostly inactive at this point, but they're done so in a way to make it so that you know you've been augmented every day when you get up.
Well, then my question was, how long ago did you get out from there, or otherwise cease relations with them?
A couple months ago. I was in a position to bring some good information to headquarters, and they figured out who I was.
Yikes.
Gotcha.
Put a couple bullets into me, and well, I've been in ICU pretty much ever since.
Gotcha.
Look, I will be straight with all of you. The majority of the reason that I'm here is so that I have a bone to pick with them.
You are far from the only person in this area, so no one's gonna hold it against you.
Yeah.
Maya.
Yeah.
Are you
And
on this
everyone
call right
joins
now?
for one
Anything
reason or
else we can
another. As long as
One
it's not
second,
to
I'm getting a
endanger
call.
any
Step
other
outside.
the wyverns here.
I am. What's up?
There is words from our Lord.
I see.
Forces of life seem to be up to something. We're going to investigate. Be careful around the grove.
I will. Have you heard about the fact that the grove is starting to break through to the surface?
Yes, I spoke with them about this, and they said that this is not related to that fact.
Good to know. Let me know if anything develops. I unfortunately am stuck up here for a good bit of the day, but I may be able to make it down in the last little bit before citywide curfew.
It's fine. You can stay up there if you necessary. I'm going to be primarily doing it. I've already spoken with Lilith about it.
Understood. Keep me in the loop about any major updates. I'll see if there's anything I can look into or assist with up here from a distance.
Okay. Thank you.
Excellent. Talk to you later.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Maya, they'll be coming by a little bit later. Probably after the barbecue started, okay?
The people you spoke to about the grove?
Too worried about it. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Understood.
Maybe good news.
I will keep an eye out for them. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Know that if you tell him you're a pretty princess from the Kingdom of Avalon, he typically believes it. And will go with it a million miles an hour until told otherwise.
What the fuck did I just walk back into?
Gravel.
Oh, never mind. Okay, carry on.
See? Everyone here knows about it.
He had
the
some
only thing-
poor bum off the street fight we.
Really quick.
Yes. Yes.
Well, who won?
Maya, have we already discussed all
V,
of the
of course.
most recent dealings that have
That's
been
why I was
going
coming
on?
to the clinic. I just finished
Monthly-
emergency.
Spoke about
cranial
Gideon,
surgery.
patchwork, as I'm going to be calling it. I've spoken about the gangs issue, as well as the worries of ones we haven't seen yet. You just touched on Grapple.
Mannequins. We should touch on that. We have had an interesting issue over that, and supposedly it ended about a year and a half ago or more, but we gotta, even if
I know,
you want to avoid it, we have to talk about it.
I know.
The mannequins that are in the row, there was an individual by the name of the Puppet Master who engraved runes on a handful of mannequins and can puppeteer them. They went radio silent about a year and a half ago, but the mannequins have started to move on their own again. So if you see any mannequins out of place, check them. Check them for runes, and dispose of them.
Understood.
This is something we've dealt with in the row before.
By
Everyone's
the
aware of
way,
it, but
since we're gonna be starting things here soon, could
the
you get those
bonfire
mannequins out of your place so we can set them on fire here soon?
Yes, I'll get them.
Love you.
Public comms are public comms. Do you need me for the next? I'll go get those,
No.
but I need to come back
You're good.
for the
Go
other
ahead.
thing. Yes, I'll go get them.
Yes.
I've been encouraging people to bring food. Maybe we.
Oh boy, oh boy. Yes.
So Zia's looking for mannequins. Are the
I
ones in
know.
there safe to take out, or are they?
Yes, I've fucked them up sufficiently, but that's what I was literally coming over here to come get.
All right.
Right. Hello, boys. You're coming with me. We're going on an adventure. We're going to a better place. Far better than here. You just get burned. So sliced up to pieces. Alright. Come on, boys. We're going for an adventure.
I'm gonna go to the store and get some gasoline.
Alright, just don't throw the whole thing on there. We don't want it to explode.
Understandable.
Ah, I see they've gone some of the other ones there. Yippee! Alright, we got a healthy amount. It will definitely be perfect for ensuring that there's enough. Put him up on the platform.
What the fuck are you doing?
We'll do it. We're setting up a bonfire.
With things that are kiss. I mean,
Listen, don't question it. It's part of the show. Grabble insisted on it.
Romance.
Hello.
Romance.
I don't
that
like
was Trident signage. I didn't know when they changed that Trident sign, but they did.
Oh my goodness, we've even got some of the pill bugs up here for it.
I wonder if they can't.
Yes, I'm still owed some pillbug chitin, actually.
Not a fucking clue. No, not a fucking clue.
I'm not helping you with that. Getting you information, not body
I'm
parts.
just waiting for those ones to come back.
We got the 2 for mine. Grabble brought 4 from the arena. It's perfect. There's going to be so much stuff to burn. I'm excited.
We're gonna burn things and eat food here, so just get comfy somewhere.
Yippee. Alright, they are setting up for that bonfire out there. There are 6 mannequins out there, including the 2 from my office.
Fantastic.
Grabble's making them kiss. Fritz brought by a
Doesn't
can of
surprise me.
gasoline, so make sure he doesn't pour the whole thing on there. At least all at once. And I'm starting to see
Sounds
some people
good.
making their way
I
up
recommend.
here. There's
I recommend doing a quick sweep around the streets in the upper just one last time. Make sure there's no other mannequins hiding around, and then we can get the party started.
Okay, I'll do a quick lap and then I will make my way back to HQ to help you with the other thing.
Sounds good, thank you.
Angela, if Angela, if you're on this line, if not, Marceline, please tell her. She'll probably need to be the one to represent down there while we finish up business inside. Hello!
Understood.
They are preparing to start up a bonfire down there in a little bit, which I'll be helping with. They're lighting things on fire because they wanted to.
Has it started yet?
No, it is starting in about about 6 to 8 minutes or so. So, you're just in time.
Okay.
It's down by the diamond. You'll know it when you see it. Hello,
I'll just have
Fishbowl.
to see a bowl. A bowl. Hello. Oh, it's me.
Yes, it is.
Fishbowl.
I've just been asked to do a quick sweep of the back roads through here.
Hello.
Make sure that there's
And here you are without a broom. Let me help you.
Oh my fucking god. Alright, let's see.
I'm up here because a goblin needed security and he lied to me.
A goblin needed security.
Yeah, he's the one with the that does holograms.
Oh, Grabble. And yes, they're holograms. Okay, nothing there, that's
Yeah,
good.
try to get me to break into a place for him.
Yeah, if he asks you to do anything, err on the side of don't. There's a reason why he is currently effectively not allowed into Scraptown right now, because he is a bit of an idiot.
Oh no, that gay guy, it's really powerful. I was dying laughing.
Oh. Yeah, that was him, wasn't it? But yes, no, he made a bit of an ass of himself to the council down there, so they were not too happy with him. Okay, looks like we are good down here. Where else would I hide something if I were hiding something?
On the
Just...
ceiling with duct tape.
Ah, yes. Honestly, if they could get up there, I'd let them leave it up there. That is way more effort than I'm willing to put into to get it down.
At some point, you gotta, I guess they earn it, you know, crime.
Yes, exactly. It's like, after a while, you just have to kind of applaud the effort rather than hold it against them.
Like, they had 23 backup plans. Oh, man. Wow.
Yes. At that point, you just can't fight it anymore. You just have to let it happen.
Like 3 weeks ago, there was this, I'll say like wannabe necromancer off in Sector 13.
Oh, fun.
Trying to do necro stuff, but he kept failing. All he could get to move was a zombie's hips. But
Oh
he
no.
was really dedicated to the bit.
Why do I feel like that
like
awoke
a
something in some people?
Well, I guess the ones around it, because they started thrusting. Like, he only moved their hips. They were like...
Oh my... Oh god.
Not zombies, but just pelvic...
That sounds horrifying. That's absolutely horrifying.
No, it was boring. They were like... Oh, there's a sewer. What's up?
Well, I say... Hi? Alright, you know what? Not my problem. Not my problem.
Aren't you sleeping?
But there's something I need to assist with in here real quick before I head out to, the bonfire. It'll probably be just a few minutes, but, I will be out there if you wish to partake in the, legalized arson that is happening down there.
I'm worried if I stay near the fire, it'll turn into something else.
Well, don't stand on the fire, but you are more than free to be near it.
I'm dealing with shit recently.
Yeah.
Remember that thing I put in your stomach? Can I have it back?
What?
Hi.
What thing did you do? Huh?
You're good from this thing.
I mean, if you want it
Remember
back...
the thing I gave you to let you contact me?
Yes. How do you intend to get it back?
Physically?
Is
Then
that
I'll wait 3 to 5 business days and I'll get it in the mail. Just give me your hand.
Yeah.
Right now, it's late for my package. He's gone. You notice Rayleigh's different. You sense the radiant element. And,
Yeah. Different hardly begins to cover it. That is practically the exact opposite of what I remember. What exactly happened?
no, it's usually 3 to 5. I guess that's how you get 2-day shipping.
I see.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was fucking... I need to get cookies. I ran out. Oh, cheese balls, fuck!
Well, there's probably going to be something like that down at the bonfire, or at least something interesting. I know the Wastelanders were helping
Who would
cater.
burn cheese pops? Except me.
We brought an entire worm that we are turning into pull, almost like pulled pork.
Yes. Alright, well, I will join you all down there. I need to help with something
and we have
in
like
here.
8 to 9 tubs of just barbecue sauce, buffalo sauce.
I'm not gonna.
There's gonna be so many hot single men in your area.
I am excited. Alright. I will see you all down there in a bit. Alright, I'm back. Good news. Don't think there's anything down there. The Wastelanders brought an entire worm. I don't know how the hell they managed to do that. And like at least
If they're
7
Wastelanders,
to
we don't question it.
7 to 8
If it's
tubs
crunch and
of
talk, we definitely don't.
7 to 8 tubs of barbecue sauce.
Did they get that much? What? Did they rob a
Don't-
cab truck or something?
Don't. It's better not to ask.
We don't ask. The Wastelanders, they're actually their own sovereign nation down in the Wasteland. We don't typically impede on that.
Mm-hmm.
But we are in partnership with the sheriff's office down there. So in case Sheriff Mercury ever needs assistance, we usually head down there to help out.
But yes,
Understood.
the bonfire is starting. There's a lot of visitors from other parts of the city, so it's probably a good idea that any of us are on call could make their way down towards the diamond to make sure that there is
Keep an eye out.
they don't get too carried away.
Understood. By the way, I heard public comms. Is there a private comm channel?
There is. We have
There is.
some that are long distance. We also have shorter distance.
What
Message
frequency are we
unlocked.
looking at?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Let me set up a recording thing real quick before you get that started.
Got the pen and paper.
This is the guy?
This is...
Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Just step outside again. I'll be right back. I set up a recording. Make sure it gets it.
Yep, I got pen and paper. In case we need it.
Static fills your screen. And then the screen goes black. And you hear a voice. It's a voice you remember.
Marceline. Presuming you have received my previous correspondence, I believe there is no more need for pretenses. I doubt you do not know who sent you the previous disc by now. You must forgive me for the method of which they have been delivered. The sound is one specifically meant for you, and only you, to hear. So only you would find these. Unpleasant, but effective to reach out to the only one of your row, who did not betray me and aid their own oppressors to hinder my efforts. As I had said in the first message, I have been busy in my absence. For all the inconveniences I suffered from the previous setback, it was valuable information. Information that has guided my latest and greatest research. A study I want you to be a part of. You are the only one who I trust still shares my vision for this city. And for that, your faith will be rewarded. The day after this disc has been unlocked and its contents heard, I will be waiting for you at the Red Garden with something special. There we may properly discuss the future and the role you could play in our ambitions. However, I give you this one warning. I am no fool. I know many around you see me as a threat. However, it is they who made me their problem by their own actions to intervene in an engagement that was not theirs. And they may yet get what is owed in due time. But alas, this meeting is for you, alone. Should you not come by yourself, should you fail to show when the time comes, or others decide to act on their own accord and set an ambush in an effort to stop me, I will consider such events to be a sign that I was wrong about you maintaining trust in my vision. I sincerely hope that will not be the case, for you held the most promise out of all the ones I contacted before. You could become much greater if you continue to hold on to that faith. Let us not become enemies like the others. I await the opportunity to once again speak to you, eye to eye, my faithful disciple.
Screen crashes to static once again. The disc ejects and dissolves, just like the previous one.
But if you don't mind me saying, that's ominous as fuck.
Extremely. Long story short, I was one of the. Gave it away.
Sorry,
I was one of the.
Did I miss it?
Unfortunate. Yes, I was one of the unfortunate individuals that came in original contact with them.
Okay, good.
They were putting their faith in me and 3 others to ambush a corp. Specifically Masaru. Everyone else fought against him. I stayed out of it. But me staying out of it kept me in favor, I guess. And he's back.
So, what was the gist of it? What did it say this time?
He wants to meet alone tomorrow.
So, are you going to?
He said because he deems me as the only other one that holds his faith. Come alone. If others come, an ambush is set up, or anything other than what they specified, he will deem the faith broken. And me an enemy.
So,
yes, I am going to go up there alone, because he has something for me, apparently.
Oh. Okay, that sounds... Okay, yes,
ominous.
I know I said, that this was a good idea because of the whole, finding out what they want and if it's going to become enough of a problem for us, but that sounds like that sounds kind of bad. More importantly, the others are going to want to know what was on there. We put that disc in there when, like, the rest of the wyverns were here. And Zia, too, for that matter, wasn't she?
I have it written. Don't worry.
Okay, well, no, it's more along the lines of... they're going to want to know, and then they might, you know, people get ideas. Are you sure about this? I mean, I wouldn't fault you if you said no at this point.
I'm sure.
All right.
Something that If this is going to be a danger to our row, I need to know everything I can get so we can stop him.
Okay, well then, how about this?
Stop potential deaths.
At the very least, we need to
most
make the
important
others
thing.
who were aware of it from the start know, so that they know not
See
to
ya,
do
Angela.
anything. Because if they did something that could possibly be something bad for you, and I don't want that. I mean, I am resisting every urge in my body to set something up of my own, but I don't want to fuck you over.
If you do that, I will most likely end up getting hurt or killed. And that's the last thing that's needed.
I know.
So,
I know.
What is going to happen is I'm going to deal with this meeting. I'm going to figure out what he has and what he knows, what his plans are, and we're going to act accordingly.
Alright. But we do need to talk about it with the others, just so that they don't accidentally try to follow you around. For that matter, I mean, I'm worried about people who don't know a single thing. You know how people get when they see people wandering off somewhere, they get curious. So, for all we know, they may need to be involved as, like, a way to keep people away from that area.
Running interference would probably be a great idea, actually.
Yeah,
When we're in striking distance, if things go sideways.
we can talk about it more in a bit with the others in question here, but,
Got a bonfire! Let's go do the bonfire, huh?
Let's go burn stuff, and then we're going to talk about, tomorrow, yes.
Yep. Felix will have you in on the meeting.
Oh, welcome to row 32. It sucks here.
I didn't really understand what the Steel Ring saw in this place aside from a target.
Yeah, this, place seems to be the nexus of a number of things. What the oh, right, that's the worm. Yeah, that's a sandworm. Alright, well, I have, finished up things here. I see we haven't lit the fire yet, and we have the whole ass worm.
Yeah, well, sort of. We're figuring that out. Just 1 second.
I see. I currently see a piece of meat having a seizure. It's having a seizure over there. Don't mind that.
Okay.
It appears to be very raw.
That should be documented.
I see. I wish you luck in your experimentation.
Maybe it's on
Hell yeah.
Oh, hello there,
isn't
Gus.
our eyes just a bunch of nerve endings in a cluster?
No, you don't want to cook. We're not cooking.
What's up?
These. No, we're not cooking these.
Not much. I see I didn't miss the fun part.
No, you eat them raw.
Oh no, you did! We hunted this thing in the waste, and that was fun as hell.
Okay, well, see,
This is our reward.
I am.
So everybody knows the fire is actively lit.
Side effect of genetic splicing. I have prey fight or flight, and with
There they go.
We want to cook this baby slow.
Okay.
freezing up.
But yeah,
Don't want the outside getting crunchy.
yeah, we've been I've been all right. You know, just chilling.
Yeah.
I'm keeping the mask off though. I saw a couple drones flying by, so I'm gonna just.
Yeah, no. They've been scanning around, trying to rebuild their broken databases, apparently. So, if you
Have you tried it all, like knocking them down? Because I was thinking about it too.
I mean, if I see another one trying to do it, I absolutely intend to. So, you are more than welcome to if you see one. You can make a game out of it.
Alright. Oh, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Then I get competitive.
The problem is
Let's enjoy this. Come on. I'm fucking enjoying.
Very well, very well. Forget I said anything then.
you know, far smaller than that.
I'm glad to see
Oh,
that
this
you
one's a
enjoyed
baby.
it.
Giant shields on my back and like
Yes,
There's the little one.
Oh, yeah, I don't really have the going to the wasteland.
Have you guys ever heard of the Blue Eyes White
Sandworm?
No.
Blue Eyes what?
I've heard the
Or
stories.
motherworm. Oh, the one that's not even talking about the motherworm. So the blue eyes white sandworm is about, imagine that one, but like 3 times
Oh,
bigger.
About 3 times, right? Yeah, I would say that was about half that size.
Get that out of the way now, rather than later.
Sorry, I just needed to get this out because we said when we were doing this.
Yes.
Patient's name is going to be one Harry Smith. The doctor? Dr. Robert Martinez. Surgery was for a failing liver.
Failing liver. Anything about the location where it happened? Because I'm curious about possibly looking
Nothing
at
else was on the
records.
file.
I'll see about if I can try to find anything about other activities of this Robert Martinez. Right now, if anything, they are
Here.
possibly a suspect.
Here's my details on the clinic. We may be able to stall a little bit against Cynthia. Here are my login details for the computer and the file location. I'll let you in later and you can go and delete everything in there. It might stall her.
You want me to delete it?
Delete it, make a copy of it, something.
Well, I could. If you
Gotta slow her down and slow Avalon down by proxy.
I can connect to it remotely, I think, if you with that kind of information. So
It's
better-
old data and the network, major network has been down, so I assume you won't run into much resistance.
Yes, I will take care of that. Also, has Marceline let you know?
No, I haven't heard anything.
We got the information off of the disc. He wants to meet her alone at the Red Garden tomorrow, and apparently has something to give her regarding this new thing of his.
Dangerous. Is she okay with that?
I think it was a matter of if she doesn't show up, she will be deemed an enemy of him like everyone else, which could be bad for a lot of people. We'll talk about it after things kind of die down here, but we
alright.
need everyone aware, and at the very least we may need to have those who are not involved running interference to keep other people away, lest an incident occurs.
Understood. For now, let's take some time to enjoy ourselves for once.
Yeah, for once, yes. Yeah, I'm sure we'll
Listen,
be,
with the whirlwind we had 3 months ago...
I know. Hello! How are you?
Hello.
Hi. Hey, how's it going? We got interrupted earlier. Are you still busy?
No, I just actually finished what I was, needing to talk to somebody about.
Oh,
How can I help you?
wonderful. Actually,
Enjoy
I'm
yourselves.
gonna help you. I'm your pet for the day. As per the gift of that lady who passed out earlier. So during the barbecue, if you want to reach out and just pet my head, do it. My
Goodness.
Slumber, Wastelander,
Well, might as well indulge in a local delicacy.
Foreign delicacy. It's from the Undercity, or Wasteland. Sorry, yeah, what's up? How's it going?
The legs, pretty good. Bar is slow cooking. The legs gonna be steamed. Got some butter sauce for the legs.
You are...
Who would have imagined that
Alright.
those mannequins would be such good firewood?
Who's also
Yeah, it's a mess.
I can't take all the credit.
It's great. I love it.
Appreciate it. Well, whenever it's all good, you shout at us.
Bend the barrel.
Well, Celine, I don't know. It's kind of funny. I never would have imagined that the mannequins would make such good firewood. But here we are.
You're releasing a
They're
demon.
perfect for what are we releasing?
Definitely.
What?
Releasing a goddamn demon. How they...
Hey,
I'm just... mannequins are creepy.
my
Either burn mannequins.
Yes.
Release them. It's gonna be a weird voodoo all over the meat.
Okay.
I am magic.
I filled in
Behold my power.
Angela about stuff
anyone
that
seen
we
a white
looked
fluffy
at. Yes.
slime thing at all?
Yeah, it was around earlier.
Oh, it's hard to hear.
Yeah. No, I understand. I understand.
Definitely hard to hear with my ears.
Have you ever tried just turning your ears off? I'm kidding.
Oh yeah, let me just turn off my ears. That's a fantastic idea.
Yeah. It's a great idea. Okay, so, yeah.
We have an issue up in the upper city.
Oh, goody! What now?
That wasn't Ecolos. It was a clone. Ashlyn set up an assassination on him. He's apparently causing issues. She wants me to head up there to deal with it.
Oh. Isn't that usually more my shtick?
It is. That's why I'm talking to you. Because if we can both get up there and take care of this, it's one thing taken care of sooner rather than later. Especially if Ashlyn's this scared about it.
I see.
Did Wrench already help you?
Do you want me? Are you wanting me to come with you?
I can help you.
Yeah.
Okay.
We head up there. I'm gonna be heading up there in about 10 minutes or so. We head up there, yeah.
Hey, I saw you.
Not how I thought I was gonna spend today.
Yeah, you and me both. Do we know where he is right now?
Mr. Wrench, are you going to come
No.
down here and help, or
I think he's been in the Masaru offices, but I don't know.
Got it.
We'll get up there. We'll get all the information.
maybe we can just go grab the box real quick?
I just heard a gunshot.
Good box.
Fuck! Of course there were shots fucking fired.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that too.
Don't worry, it is fine. Nothing happened.
Might be another one of those classic misfires.
Great, Neko.
Understood.
You're right, you look
Noted.
nervous.
Firearm discharge detected.
Yeah, that would work well.
It was a misfire.
Don't worry about it. Yeah,
It's okay.
I was told there might be some misfire.
That's a good one.
I haven't seen them, but I did hear someone did say that they were coming back and that they're gonna run for, council member. Doc is running for council
you got
member
yourself a
too.
pet?
I gotta vote for him. You know how it is. Yeah.
They have like multiple people.
Hey Chica, so like, one of these guys just distracted the drone and it went down real close enough to where I could grab it. I could probably like jack in if that happens.
I want you to do this.
Oh,
Feel free.
Lisa, you did a little dance? Oh no.
Probably be funny.
Operation fuck up the GU.
It's cute.
Operation fuck up the GU drone is a go.
I can be cute if that's what you want.
Go for
Be
it.
so cute.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Cute.
Now, because you're
Yeah.
teach me your ways.
Oh my god, they're still on about that? Fuck.
What is happening? I mean, you've seen the chat posters everywhere.
Behold the CEO of sex.
Timothy?
Yes. I know. He's a shoo-in, isn't he?
What?
Trust me,
About
trust me,
all
as
this
his doctor,
crying.
he's actually gotten a lot better. As his
Oh,
doctor,
that's
trust me.
good.
You know,
That's good.
he hasn't been into the clinic for non-emergency for 3 months.
This is...
Yeah.
I was honestly expecting this to be a bit more chaotic, and I am pleasantly surprised that people are behaving themselves.
Tark and Crunch haven't gotten here yet. We really don't know how bad this is gonna get.
You know what? Fair. You are absolutely right. We are missing the chief architects of idiocy.
Yeah. Hey, can you get that thing's attention?
What? Oh, yeah. Hello, Mr. Hello, drone. Which corp are you?
It's pretty good. It's nice to know people in high places.
Absolutely.
Scrubtown has a wall, right?
You want to come down here? What are you looking at? Before I help you with something.
Just prep for something. I'm gonna jack into the drone once it gets low enough to the ground and turn it off.
Okay.
Alright, I get you.
Hey, little guy.
Just picks up a pebble.
There's all kinds of tasty things. Who else brought stuff? Whose meat on the bone is there?
I'm not sure.
Can't see why not. I intend to get in contact.
Gonna grab and jack him. Alright, let's do it. Begging for! I'm turning it off! Alright. Here we go. Yeah. Base. Successful deck. And it should be off.
There's stuff to
Now.
eat, except for the sandworm is still cooking, but they have
You can do whatever you want with it.
noodles.
Now we have a drone.
Go play with it if you want. Sounds like a fun idea.
Sure, I'm gonna go rip out the network internals real quick, and then I'm gonna go just like shove it in a box for when I go.
Okay. Have fun. Nick, don't
Come here, Michael.
There's probably like a handprint on it now. You might want to buff that out. I slapped it pretty hard. My hand hurts.
Yeah, it's fine.
Whose bird is this?
His now.
Careful, Marshmallow. Please don't touch me.
I do enjoy the new flavors that they've started serving.
I have an idea.
Exactly.
I'm not saying that I bitch slapped a drone out of the air, but I might have bitch slapped a drone.
I'm just trying to get some tracking.
I know. I saw you do it.
Are you proud of me?
Always.
Wait, is that Is that a guy from Upper City up here?
Turned us off with a successful roll earlier. Right now, I'd like to do one thing.
Yes.
What
are they doing here?
I would love to help with this role.
Who invited them?
No idea. Didn't. Not me. Anyone's welcome, though.
Okay, just keep an eye on them.
Conversations with people. You know, like,
Oh, I don't think at the moment, but thank you for the offer. I was just looking to speak with that individual.
Do you guys typically have
Which one? I think they were talking about Fred.
Yeah, when busy at work on the run.
They're kind of deadly and dangerous, and like they need this stuff to get out there.
Pink, blue, or yellow. I'm going.
Why does Titus have to be on vacation right now? He would love this.
Don't complain to
we can have another one.
Don't complain to me. I'm not his keeper.
to their roles.
So we're gonna, you know, I'm gonna
my bed
just
now.
wait for-
They give it to
You look great.
basically they give
we're
it
just
to
waiting
whoever
for
they
the
they
sandworm
bet.
to finish
And
cooking.
that would be me. So.
Okay then. How are you doing?
I can't say for very long.
Hey, it's not my edge. I just use it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You stay by the fire.
Worm is ready.
What is your mechanica?
My Mechanica is 0. The first roll is essentially. I don't have any Mechanica, but I do have a minor edge that is a bunch of extra tools on my finger to help get into stuff. So, if you want to add from there.
I need 2.
I got it with this guy, so we're just gonna take out. We're gonna take out any of the physical tracking shit, and then I'll do decking to go turn this into a jukebox.
Wow, that took a long.
Probably.
It's not bad. Not bad.
Are we going to?
You remove the tracking system.
The Corps have been trying to go out of their way to reconstruct their databases.
However,
We've
you
been
see
somewhat stopping
no
it
means
because
to
it's none of
connect
their business.
a portable music system to this
No,
drone.
not
You
right
don't
now.
know how or where to connect it to.
You got a Walkman?
No,
They've
I
been
see it.
invasively scanning people.
Get a phone.
So it's been a
Hey,
bit of a
Just play the
do
phone.
you guys do?
Anybody
Hey,
got a
do you
plastic
guys have
cup?
a? No. Does anyone have a pair of
What's
speakers
up?
I could borrow and dismantle?
Yeah. Let me grab them from my
You don't have
shop.
to
I got
dismantle
you,
it. Just
man.
duct tape it. That's it.
No, just trust me. I'll connect it up to my
Yippee.
phone. Put it in.
Ah, this sounds like such a stupid idea, and yet I love it.
Absolutely.
Also, did we need to head up there if we want to have enough time to get back and fill people in?
Yes.
Should I go ahead and head up there now?
Yep, I'll catch you up there.
Okay. Because I might be able to
Give
deal
them
with
the
it right
spare. I'm not giving them all reliable.
now. Yep. Business elsewhere in the city pulling me away from the row for a bit. I will ping upon my return.
Understood. Happy hunting.
Sure.
Let's see here.
Yeah, sure, come with me.
Alright, I'm just waiting for him to load in so he doesn't just perish.
Okay, I'll just tell you what to do then. It's easy.
I got you.
I want 2 sweepos.
Okay.
Go down to where the corporate drone. Find out where the corporate drone was shot down. Find out where it was. And sweepers
Are
cleaning
we
it up.
talking or we're just wandering?
You're wandering and
Okay. Cleaning up a
just
union drone.
cleaning up a union drone. Yep.
Gotcha.
Alright, need to wait for getting access to the upper city. Let me see, I can try requesting Soma also. Soma. Soma mama. Soma mama. There we go. Oh god, I'm dying. Okay, there we go. No longer dying. Didn't think I'd be going to the upper city today, but here we are. I need to get my sword and the thing, because now that I'm in a potential combat situation.
Isn't a Peckham?
Oh God.
What did Cher say?
Wow.
Hey.
Is that the RE?
It is. I'm here to kill somebody, apparently.
Oh, what the hell?
I'm here to kill an imposter.
Oh.
I've been told shit.
Oh, no.
Anyways,
Oh,
you might be getting a
no.
ping that I'm about to
Good.
assassinate somebody.
At least there was at least one.
Where's the train? Here we are.
Aww.
Spirit for Ashlyn. I've been filled in on the problem. Where are they?
Spirit for Ashlyn. I'm on my way up now.
A spirit to Marcelian and a spirit to Maya. Things are quiet now.
Response spirit to Ashlyn. Do they need to be removed? I am up here.
Spirit to Maya. Things are under control.
Okay, well, I might not.
Spirit to Ashlyn. Do you need me up here then, or should I go back?
If I came all this way up here just to be cucked at the last second, I'm gonna be rather pissed. I was excited. Oh my god. What the hell did I just hear?
Hey.
Hey. I'm slightly pissed. I feel like I got cucked out of something.
Let's go check on it anyway, and then head back to the barbecue.
Very well. Besides, we need to, Here's my recommendation, and, you're free to disagree with me, but regarding, the nature of the meeting tomorrow, I don't know if we want to exactly tell them about it, because if you're getting something from them, I don't want them trying to come get it, because that could just make things worse for you.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not saying a single word to Ash.
Okay, I'm just
She
saying.
might stop trusting me for a moment, but it's better that than...
Just for right now, I say keep her out of the loop as far as that until we know more about what's going on. I think that would be the safest play.
Yeah.
If she asks about the contents of the disc, just say enough to say that you have some way to kind of look into it, but for now, you want to keep it hush.
Yeah.
And that's my recommendation, at least.
I'll say something along the lines of he knows us and he's listening. Can't say much.
Yep, and I will at least kind of keep an eye on things throughout the row where I am able, just to see if I can at least see where they are coming in from, and try to get an idea of where they might be going. That might give us an idea of where they are located, depending on if there's going to be a problem or not. However, I believe you will be the better judge of that, since you're going to be the one getting the information.
Yeah.
I still don't know how magic works, though, even after all that, the explanation. Niggles.
Hello.
Hi.
Since we
already
were
up here.
I think I'd at least come and check in just to be absolutely sure everything is good.
Oh, I'll leave that. I'll leave you to it. Yeah. Whew. Okay. Well, nice talking to you.
Yep.
So, what is all that about, anyways?
Do you want the long answer or the short answer?
However long it takes to get the context of what's going on, because the way it was told to me makes me a lot more concerned about that I feel like you are at this present moment, and I would like to rectify that in whichever direction it needs to be.
So, you know, with the whole, you know, corporate restructuring thing, right?
Uh-huh.
Lazarus was canceled for all of us up here.
Yep, I heard about that.
We just killed Nicholas's Lazarus clone.
Okay. Oh, okay, so it's dead?
Yeah, it's dead.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Also, darn it.
Because that's what we came up here to help with.
Marceline.
Yeah, no, I thought it was actually Icolos coming back. And then he showed up.
Why does everyone keep cucking me out of killing things? The most I've gone to stab was something that was already dead.
I know.
Look, if David wanted to keep it on a very, you know, the fewer people that knew, the better.
Okay, fine.
Because apparently Icolos wasn't the first one to breach containment.
Oh goody. Well, if another one comes up, can I take care of it? I've been really wanting to hurt something.
Okay. I mean, you know, as long as it can be done in a clandestine kind of way.
Do you not know what I do? I am great at clandestine.
I know exactly what you do and what you're capable of, so I mean, yeah, we could probably
I think
use that help.
I think you should get out of up here and go to the barbecue.
They brought a whole sandworm.
You know, that was my idea. But, you know, then all of this happened. I know, I'm gonna come, don't worry.
So yes, they have a whole sandworm. I don't even know how they
I
got
don't
it up
wanna know.
there. Yeah, you know, I don't know how they got it up here either, but they did. Yes.
Okay, so I don't have that under control.
What?
Thought I had my magic and emotions under control better, but
Oh.
I just looked in the reflection of my screen and I see I don't.
Oh, you know, I was gonna say something, but I figured you already knew about it, so I just figured I'd just leave it alone.
Yeah, skin dressing is fantastic. You know, be like Crunch and Torak, just break some things.
Fine. Damn it, I got cucked! I got cucked out of doing something I wanted to do it!
You wanted to do it!
I wanted to be the one to kill him! You bitch!
I got to do alchemy for the first time today, and it ended up in me having to shit glass shards out of my ass.
What the fuck?
I'm going to the fucking row. Fuck this. So, man.
I'm going to the row.
Man!
I'm gonna go
That's the thing, like, some
Bitch. I can't ever do anything fun. I mean, I will tomorrow.
Right? I just wanted to murder somebody. God damn it.
Yippee! I just want to kill somebody, damn it! I don't care who! I just want to shove my knife into their life and end it! Most efficiently. What the fuck is wrong with me? Guys, what kind of mindset does being Maya put me into? Jesus Christ. What is wrong with me? Mwah. I kiss chat. Chat gets kissies. Ba 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 da 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 ba da ba da 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 ba ba da 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 ba da 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 ba ba da 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 ba ba da da ba ba da da ba da 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 ba ba da 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 ba 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 da 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 ba da ba 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 da 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 ba da ba ba da da ba da 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 ba ba da 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 ba da I'm loading into the map. It takes forever to do it because of all the networking.
Why am I taking off?
Man, I got cucked out of game to kill something. Fuck.
Look, if you two want to feel better, he fucking shot back and ran, and we had to chase him down like the front part of Masaru, and then he went around the side, and then we finally killed him, and then I went.
No, that doesn't
into
make
his
me feel
chest.
better because
And we had to chase him down like the front part of Masaru, and then he went around the side.
Yeah, no, I that sounds cool and all, but I wanted to do that.
VR chat.
No.
Did I miss the entire barbecue?
No, I think
think
it's
so.
I
We
think
just
it's
got
still
back.
going.
It should still be going.
Because
I had to go
fucking
kill
VR
Nicholas.
chat. You had to kill him.
His Lazarus
Why?
clone breached containment.
Why is everyone scaling this stuff? I'm gonna just hope that it's not everybody. Oh god. I might have to.
Marceline on the Wyverns Com, we are back.
I might have to go blink really hard. For some reason, you look incredibly small to me, as do you.
I think we're a little bit early, but folks should be somewhere around here.
Yeah, I'm...
What you guys looking for?
I'm gonna blink. I need to blink.
Do a bit of a walk around until we find them. We're just, our parents are supposed to be...
Okay, let's just blink really quick. Oh dear. Don't use that mirror, it's global.
It's global?
Yes, it turns on for everybody when you turn that on.
Wonderful.
Use the personal mirror.
What the fuck?
Method.
How do I reload the world? Here we go.
So, you're okay with...
I punched my mic, sorry. You probably heard that. Gonna reload the world and hopefully that fixes my problem. Problem! Yippee! Well, if it's still broken after I come in, I'm just gonna have to deal with it and just try not to laugh at the comically undersized people. Yep, Justin. That's pretty much it. Scuff be scuffin'. The MacGuffin of scuffin'. Waiting. It takes forever to join the map. Even when I just joined it. Oh, baby. Oh. Fuck! Is it trying again? Oh, God. We're in a loading loop. Please tell me we're not in a loading loop. Well, I'm going to lay down and wait for the inevitable. I will stare into the blue void of the abyss and wait for my fate. So claim my body and send it into the aether. Yay. Yes. Yes, baby. I should not have left the row. The row was not where to go. The row should not have been gone. I should have gone to the Undercity. At least that place likes me. And then I could have fucked with magic shit. I like magic shit. It's fun. But I get to be a cool guy tomorrow. I get to be a cool guy. A cool guy who does cool things with puppets. Setting up plot and shit. I hope that, out of character, I'm kind of hoping somebody tries to do something. I am really hoping somebody tries to do something because it would be funny. It would be really funny. Shit. I should have just stayed in the map. I'm stuck in a loading loop. Are there other people having problems? Uh... Three coyotes right there.
So, yeah, this is a clear shot from
Quick question for you guys. Are there people having connection issues? Because I'm in a loading loop trying to get into this map.
Schmoodle had a similar problem earlier.
Okay, yeah, fuck. Okay, just wanted to check if it was just me or if other people were reporting it too. Thank you.
Okay, so...
Well, if it doesn't fix itself here in a moment, I may have to close out VR chat in order to, make another attempt to actually get in. What a fucked up day! Ah! If it does it again... Yeah, I need to... I need to close out of VR chat. It's not giving me enough time to, escape. I am mad. I'm so angry, guys. Ooh. Yeah, but with Baldur's Gate 3, you can't be sure if that's scuff or something happened where they died because of choices made. You have to remember, there's a lot of weird cause and effect shit that happens in that game. I suppose we'll find out if I have a loading loop error or not, if I can join into this map just fine. Oh, okay, well. It is specifically the ND maps. Great. I'm thinking Miku, Miku, ooh, you. 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 I am on top of the world because of you. Da 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 da. Well, if this doesn't work, then I will just have to call my session early. I don't want to do that, but if I can't get in, I can't get in. I mean, I could always try joining another map. That could possibly fix it, and I'd just be, you know, stuck somewhere else. Be like, I can't get into the row, but I can get into the Undercity, so I just kind of doodly dood over to the Undercity. But then I would have no real reason to be down there except to visit my student, I suppose. If it keeps airing out on me, I will try to join the Undercity. Just so I can at least continue RP. Yep. Okay, I didn't even have to reload. Okay, I'm going to try to see if I can get into the Undercity at least. If I can get into the Undercity, then I'll at least kind of just continue stuff there. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to end session, and it's going to really upset me, but, well, I can't really do anything about it if I can't fucking get in. Who are the Undercity DMs again? RK, Detroit. Friendly. Okay. Friendly explosion. Let's try to get to him. The ND maps in particular have a they are very unfriendly to larger populations in them. And there's a good chance that something going on in that map is with the amount of people that are in there and how many bodies are present. That could be what's kicking me out over and over. Or the world is corrupted or something for me for some reason and I can't get in there. But if I can't get if it errors out on me too, then I'm just gonna have to call session, and it's going to suck because that messes up my ability to be present for important in-character talking about things. Yeah, but that's in-map VFX stuff. It's not even like an avatar fire thing. Unless there's just so many things it was trying to sync at once that it just crashed me. But we will see. Okay, well I can... Okay, well I can come here, I guess. Doesn't let me come into the fucking row. Alright, well. I will... Spirit goes to Marceline. Marceline, there is something absolutely killing my head trying to walk around in the row. I kind of just bolted down into the Undercity for a little bit to try to let some of the activity there clear up. I'll try to be there for the talk. Out of character, I am crashing over and over as soon as I try to get into that map after the reload, so I can't be in there for right now.
Spirit returns. Understood, love. I will let you know whenever we're gonna start the meeting. Take your time.
Might as well take the opportunity to visit some people while I let my head clear. I don't know what's going on up there, but my head did not agree with it whatsoever. Let's see if our favorite little spider is around.
You like mine, kind of. Mine are prettier. Look at mine.
That is correct in
You like
saying that I
mine
look
used
like a
better, right?
rodent.
As you see.
I don't even want to know. I'm just gonna walk away and pretend I didn't see that. Good day.
Hi.
I found myself wandering down here because, trying to go be up in the row was giving me, excruciating headaches for some reason.
Headaches?
Yes.
Hmm.
It was so
A
bad
busy
that
day in a row, eh?
The bonfire is, going crazy up there.
Ah, I see.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard that you guys were wanting to do a whole shindig up there, apparently.
Yes, and, well, it's certainly working. Hello, Nico.
Hi.
Goodbye, Nico.
We have a couple of Geb Corpos down here.
Oh, lovely.
Also, the Kraken seems to have stirred awake again. And,
Lovely.
the good news is that there are no corporate-owned entities down here anymore. Any corporate-owned properties, I should say.
So what are you going to do about the burned out Masaru building?
It was being scanned by a Union drone, so it might be repaired and...
Well,
I don't know.
I still technically have access to their assets, so if there's something in there that people want, I could always try to go in there and,
Technically, the entire place, from what I was told, it was scoured and scavenged already for everything in it. But,
regardless,
Varys would have more information on that.
Regardless, the offer stands. What about, other thing. Any updates there?
Nope, because it's been very distracting down here.
Well, hopefully that is, in its own sense, a good thing.
Please don't drink. Just go to the water district and drink that water. Don't drink that water. Anyways,
Dear Lord, that must be one hell of an intrusive thought.
I have them all too much. I think, if anything, if I was to repurpose that Massaro building, I'd repurpose it as a visitor center of, hey, when you come down here, check in.
Possibly. It's good to hear that there's been no negative updates in that regard.
No. I wish I had the ability to investigate, but
Everyone pulling you every which
today
way.
has been a very busy day for me.
I imagine.
A bunch of people wanting to learn magic, a new key getting herself into trouble.
Sounds about right. Is Lilith around, or did she
yeah.
scamper off somewhere else?
I think she might have headed off to the wasteland, maybe?
I see.
I remember her telling me that she was going to do something, but I can't remember what.
I was going to say, if she happened to be around, and seeing as I am, I think the increased density of the smog from how many things are on fire, I figured I might as well give her a bit more,
I don't know about that
shall we say, personal lesson? I promised her to help her with stuff.
Wait, did the sweeper eat El Piso? Should we start considering this possibility?
Oh, God.
Actually already be there.
Do I even want to know?
This is a...
One of the corpos from Geb. Apparently, we've lost him.
Oh no.
Lost in the sewers.
Anyways.
Oh no.
That's my response.
Well, that's...
Oh, actually.
Yes?
You might actually have a little bit more information than I do. But what do you know about the anglers?
The anglers? Honestly, they are the one that I have the least amount of active information on, other than the fact that they had, I believe I remember them having, some previous altercations with some of the synthetics. I believe Bub down here, or it was from the row or down here, I can't remember where they were. I just remember that they, for whatever reason, specifically liked to mess with the synths a bit more than the, fleshy people. Are they causing problems down here?
Not necessarily. They're coming down here for lessons, and I was wanting to make sure I knew where they stood, so I could keep an eye on them and whatever enemies they might bring with them.
I believe they are on the anti-corporate side of things, as far as I'm concerned. I can do a check against them, as we've had a number of the other groups starting to act up around the row. Ah, hello. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you look beautiful.
You look gorgeous, dear.
Thank you. It's a little bit easier to breathe in. I was trying to go to the wasteland, but the lift wasn't going down.
Yeah, and I tried going back to the row after I had some business elsewhere, and the increased amount of smog from the bonfire gave me an excruciating migraine, so I just kind of bolted down here. Figured I'd make the most of it, let some stuff clear out, and since I was here, I figured I'd follow up on what I had promised you from before. if you were in
Yeah,
the area,
that's
which
right.
you are. So, if you would like, we can pick back up where we left
Yeah.
off. Excellent. And shall we?
Yeah.
Alright.
I myself am going to resume my task.
Very well. Good luck with that. Right.
I also just found out some interesting things happening as well. I'm not too sure.
Sounds like we might have a bit of a story time to share with each other, as something happened upstairs as well.
Wow, okay.
Well,
Alright, see? I'm gonna need you.
Before we begin...
Alright, I need you to hang down here.
But before we begin, I suppose we can, I'm intrigued on what you have found out about, and then I can tell you a bit about what's going on upstairs.
Yeah. When I woke up, I found this.
Are you pointing at that marking on your chest? Do you know what that is?
It's... Apparently, it's my carapace. It's cracking.
Oh. I suppose that is something natural for, your species. Does it hurt?
Apparently... Not as bad right now. I took some painkillers. But apparently it's a sign I'm growing? I've never really experienced anything like this before. It's always been mild.
Well, I suppose in a way that is a good thing. And, well, hopefully it goes without problem for you. Now, I also heard that Esper mentioned, that you had been, given information by Lord Dusk. Were you present for that too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Movement that was attuned with life and all that.
Something like that.
Lovely. And here I am just frustrated that I can't end any lately. I almost got a call to help deal with one where they're like, hey, we need a problem there. Someone bad, we need him taken care of. And by the time I get there, they've already done it and they took all the fun away from me.
Well, maybe it's not the worst thing. I mean...
I suppose we'll just have
It's
to wait
good
and
to
see.
be able to... Yeah, it's good that you can defend yourself and do that, but... As much as some people... maybe it isn't a worse thing that you haven't been able to kill, at least.
Perhaps. It certainly makes I will say it certainly makes some of the urges associated with, the blood half of my magic a bit harder to deal with, and that is... I'm well aware of the fact that it has some, less than fun effects on me. I know it's not making me a very nice person at times, but I prefer that compared to the alternative. Now, since I got you in the loop about what was happening up there, regarding the stuff that I had that you were brought up to look at along with Esper and Darius, he sent another message to Marceline, and it seems that he will be intending to meet with her tomorrow at some point in time to give her something in relation to whatever he is recently working on. We're trying to figure out a plan for that, but there was a warning apparently that she had to come alone, and if she either failed to show up or other people came with her, whether or not it was of her own volition, that he would consider them an enemy, and that could have a number of unpleasant consequences for those up there.
Yeah.
I am a bit torn on it personally, but seeing as it's not me who's in the line of fire for it, there's not much I can do about it. But I figured.
And if you brought yourself to it, would invite undue harm onto yourself as well and anyone else related.
Pretty much. I can let you know about whatever things happen there, but for now, rather than focusing more on this stuff, although I might need to have it out at times depending on the kind of magic, seeing as there has been some contact by Lord Dusk, I'd say it would be a good time to consider a bit about getting in touch with your inner shadow, being more attuned to it. Before, when you have tried to cast it before, you used to associate it with fear because you were afraid of what other people would think if they were to see it or be aware of it. Is that still the sensation that you use when you cast it? Or have you associated it with a different feeling?
I guess not as much fear. I'm still afraid to cast openly in front of people, but
that can be worked on in due time.
It's a little easier.
That can be worked on. You've had a lot of time dealing with the negative side of things that you would need to basically break the old habit before you could form a new one. Now, for myself, when it comes to working with the shadow specifically, I will leave blood magic out of this, as that would take a lot more dedicated training to be able to get you in a position where you'd be able to cast it. And I'd like to try to figure out if there would be a side effect for you, similar as there is for me, before we try to delve too deeply into that. But for me, the shadows are a comforting thing. They are a place that I feel safer, away from the eyes of people who used to hurt me in the past. And in a way, I try to gather and focus upon that association. The shadows are not something to fear. They are something to celebrate, something to getting close, to the point that they can form, in some cases, a literal protection around you. Take my hand. Do you feel how it courses along every bit of me?
Folding and contouring as it on the surface of your skin.
Yes. This particular spell that I've worked on is one that is a very powerful one in a sense, as the shadows protect from almost all, this is like a cloak around me that would repel any attempt to harm from another kind of magic, except likely the only one that would be able to break through it is one born of light. But
Yeah.
your way of casting it is, in a way, fear can work, but your emotion will fuel what kind of effect you get out of it. Fear can be the thing that brings forth things that harm, things that get the thing that makes you afraid away from you. Which is not to say that's a bad thing,
Yeah.
if that is what you are going for, but it is not the only way to achieve such effects. For me, this repelling is more that I have taken solace within its comfort, and that it is my aegis, as well as my weapon. For you, you want what is your end goal with your shadow? What do you want to be with it?
I want to help. I want to be helpful. Either by aiding my friends or defending my friends. I don't want it. I don't want to do anything negatively in the aspect. I've heard all the awful things that they've done in the past, and I want to be helpful with my powers.
Well then.
Maybe
you have your answer for what could be an anchor. There's no harm in having conviction in the very same thing that could be born of fear, could be born of this conviction to protect that which you care about. And in that same sense, that spell can become more powerful because it is an association that brings you happiness and fulfillment rather than being lost within your own uncertainties. So I want you to give that a try. Rather than think about the times that you have been afraid to tap into the very core of your soul. Think about those that you are closest to. Think about what their goals are, what your goal alongside them is, and if they were in trouble, what you would want to do in that moment. Would you stand by and do nothing, or would you stand with them? And as soon as you find that feeling, let the shadow course through your fingertips.
I don't want to sit by and see my friends hurt and see more people I love die.
Let the shadow course. Do not allow it to falter. Good. Open your eyes. Look at me. And look at yourself. Look how it manifests around you. I remember the last time you used your magic when we were working together a few months ago. This is a much stronger resonance with it. See, my method of embracing my own shadow is different from yours. And what makes it strongest for me is not what makes it strongest for you. For you, I believe you have found what you need to embrace if you are to tap deeper into it to achieve what you want with it. Your desire to help, to stand alongside them, to be their shadow in the face of a blinding light that threatens to keep them from seeing their way forward, or to burn them away. Because in every light is cast a shadow.
Attention, Undercity. The nightly curfew will begin in 30 minutes. Please make your way
You're
to
doing
home
wonderfully.
at your earliest convenience. Thank you.
Thank you.
Give that some practice. Try to reassociate your feelings with the shadow. With this. It is alright to hold on to that uncertainty, that fear of how others will. In a way, it is not a weakness to be afraid. It is a sign that you know how things could be and that you are prepared for it. But do not let it consume you.
Yeah.
Let the fear be what drives your true conviction. That which brings you happiness. The more positive connection you can connect to your own magic, the more powerful it will be. And that goes for every kind of magic. From the most accepted kinds to the darkest of dark. If you have a positive connection to it, however it may be, it will serve you in kind. Which is why...
And whether or not it's viewed in dark or light, you can make good use out of it or bad use, depending on how you apply it.
The good or bad is not in the element, but the way of which it is implemented, yes. Although there are some that are certainly much more easily swayed to one side or the other, as is their nature, but that does not mean it defines them. For all I know, you could be one, if we were to train you well enough, who could find a good use for even blood magic. Maybe perhaps even find a way to make it work for you in such that it would not cause you to have the same urges I do, for instance. It is not out of the realm of possibility. It is all in a matter of how you use it.
Yeah.
And with that, I think I think today's lesson is at a conclusion. Because I believe you have made a very strong leap and bound today.
Thank you, Maya.
Of course. And do be careful with the molting. If you feel like it's about to happen, make sure you find somewhere safe for yourself. I don't know how that process usually goes, as fortunately my body does not do that. But just make sure there's somewhere.
Try to be careful.
Yes. And by the way, the dress is simply adorable. I love it.
Thank you. It actually wasn't made by me. It was made by the person that raised me.
I believe you had told me about them.
Who accepted me for what I was.
I just think this is the first time I'm seeing it in person. Yes.
It's too bad. I would have loved Zarek to meet everyone. He was an old soul, but he was a very kind one.
I'm sure they were. If they were taking care of someone like you so happily.
Yeah.
Yes. As we step out of here, do make sure to, just so that people aren't concerned, if you have a way to retract your extra legs. Otherwise they might worry that something had
Yeah, sorry.
happened. No need to apologize, dear. I'm just wanting to make sure that you are comfortable. Alright. Okay. Right, I'm going to.
That's
I'm
actually
gonna.
why I named.
Ah.
That's actually why I named him Z. I rescued him from Zeric's place. And he's been my friend ever since.
Aww. They look absolutely lovely. Sure, they are wonderful people. I'm going to see if I
Yes,
can make it back home properly without having a massive migraine the second I try to breathe. Especially since the
Alright.
curfew is coming back up. I will
Okay.
I will try to let you and Esper know about whatever happens about tomorrow, seeing as you two are in the loop about it. Hopefully it goes alright, but, well, you never know with these things.
Yeah.
And as well, I will keep my ears open for anything upstairs that could be relevant to what was conveyed to me. And if you need my assistance, if anything, you need only ask, and I will try to come down as soon as I can.
Alright.
Alright.
Stay safe, Naya. Thank you.
You as well, dear. Alright. Let's see about trying to at least catch the tail end of matters.
I forgot making that. Oops. Oh well. That's okay.
Oh well, indeed.
Oh well. That's okay. Oh well. That's okay. Oh well.
Oh well! Alright, let's see if I can get back into the row finally. Yippee! Hopefully I don't crash this time. So I can at least make the last 20 minutes. Yeah, I was going to say, some people left, so hopefully that's enough to make it so I can safely re-engage with my own map. If I get in, I'm not going to grab my props or anything. I'm not going to get the knife. I will just hope that I don't get jumped in the final 20 minutes, and if I do, I will just pull out the Shadow Sword. And, fuck some people up. It's taking a while. That has me worried, but I know it's also because it just does that normally. Please? Please? Please let me come home. I miss my I miss my wife, chat. I miss her a lot. I'll be back. What the fuck? Why? Why are you like this? I can't. Why can't I come back in here? What the fuck happened? Another spirit for Marceline. It appears the smog issue is still happening, so I might be just coming up to go right back into my... right into the apartment to, rest. We'll keep trying. You can shift to the, Wyvern's comms. I want to get a check-in on things. Yeah. It shouldn't matter. That's the problem, guys. Like, I've never had problems in the past loading these maps. It's specifically... like, I had no problem going into the row, at the start. It's like something in the... like, something about the map has completely corrupted. I'm gonna try to at least connect back into VR chat, clear my cache out, and then attempt to come back in that way. Maybe I can at least... yeah. It's just I had to close out a game again in order to do it because, well, the thing was like erroring out, and by the time I'd get a chance to try to click on return home, it would already be trying to load because unfortunately I don't have a confirmed join or whatever. But yeah, like, it only stopped working after that, after that initial issue. Ignore how big the ignore how big the cache was there. That's fine. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Sorry you're here watching me get tilted at map connection problems. That is the one major, like, out of anything, the biggest, by far, the biggest flaw and, like, pitfall of ND with how it being spread across 4 simultaneously active maps, sometimes 5 if there's a mission going on, is that if you're having trouble connecting between maps or whatever, like, having to shift maps like that puts you at huge risk for these major scuff problems. Like with other RPs where you are in one map only, that is less dangerous for your that's less dangerous for you, because if you connect once, you're good, and there's really no likelihood that you're going to have to change maps later. So as long as you're in, and it's just a matter of if you crash. But if you have to shift maps, you are in extra danger of having something like this happen. And as if I were to put in a complaint about how Neon Divide runs, this would be my complaint. Is that the multiple maps thing means that you have a decent chance of something scuffed happening. However,
Spirits and Maya. I am in the clinic at the moment with 2 eyewitnesses to a murder. I will fill you in.
Okay. Response back. Alright, I will. If I get my head clear for a second, I will try to come in. I'm hoping the murder is not related to the previous one. Please let me in the map. 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 I just want to join the map. I hope I can join the map. I've cleared my cache of the map. I'm gonna be in the map. Ah! I had to make sure I wasn't open mic'd. Okay. I'm joining the row. Hopefully it lets me. Hopefully it lets me. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna rage quit. Rage quit. I'm gonna rage quit. Finally! Oh, it finally let me back in! God damn it!
Hi. Lex, it's fine, dude. You're good. You're good. Everything's okay.
No, I've been crashing over and over trying to get in this map, and only this map.
You're fine. Wake up, Ariana. It's fine. The session is it's the start of session. Wake up. Wake up. It's the start of session.
I need to go. I need to go to the map. I need to go to the map. Shut the fuck up!
Go, Ari, go. Go, Ari, go.
Spirit to Ashlyn. Hey, sis. Apologies for the hecticness of everything going on. If you're still down here, if you want to stay the night, you're more than welcome to. If not, then I will catch you tomorrow. I'll fill you in on everything.
Spirit to Marceline.
What?
I am on my way back up to the upper city. I have to, go reseal some loose ends, considering it was not the actual Icarus.
Spirit to Marceline. I woke the fuck up finally.
You and me are gonna have a lovely discussion
Fantastic.
in the morning.
Good morning, Starlight. The sun shines out.
But if you want, I can give you the rundown.
Give me
You're
the
gonna have to look
rundown.
at a place.
Give me a rundown. I have been having a horrible time trying to get back up here.
All right, come here.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh.
so there's 2 people currently in the med bay that apparently said that their people got shot in room 22. I have their key, and that they, so their parents got shot or whatever, and then they shot or someone or no, their parents got shot. They ran outside. Someone else was there, and they got shot, and they shot down. So it was like a sniper shot. Someone did hear the sniper shots, but they, what was it? I looked into the place, and there was no bullet wounds in the place, in the house, in the apartment. It was. There was, however, a stab wound on the back.
Oh.
Second, what do they have? Wait, what do they see anything?
We have the armor and we have the escorts.
Hi. Wait, which apartment did you look into?
Felix.
M20.
Huh. Alright. I got the IDs. And,
You're coming home with me. You're coming home and you're trying my strawberry.
Maybe we should
Good
call
evening.
fucking private.
We can discuss this after they have been brought to the safe house.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did Timothy already
I'm
get
running an
keys?
escort to get those 2 to a
Yes.
safe house.
Okay,
As soon as
cool.
they're in a safe house,
Are these
push
things
them as
involved?
much as
Watch
you'd like.
them just in case.
They're the
They have
family
some
of the
bullshit.
victims.
All right. Felix. Take over here.
Hi. Went and checked up on the
having a hell
balcony
of a night,
view
aren't
so
we?
I could see up high our V and
Yes. Quite the, I'm glad the party got to go on for a while. A bit of a mood-shattering night, but otherwise.
Zia, quick question for you.
Where we believe the shooter was.
Me?
Found a cartridge.
Yeah, you locked the door and stuff, yeah?
high
Yes.
caliber Valkyrie rounds.
Were there any plans to do anything with those bodies, or are we leaving them in there?
For now, for now she was gonna leave them so that she could look at them, because she is not she is not the investigator here. But I was doing it so that because she had such a problem.
I
So
would have
now-
tried, but I was unfortunately
Yeah.
stuck in a crash loop whenever I tried to
You're
join
fine.
the map.
You're fine. I If saw- anything, we'll leave it for next week then.
Yeah, so she's locked the key. She's gonna give it to her to
Gotcha.
explain. But I'm
Okay,
gonna
I just wanted
explain
to double
her
check,
how to
because
care
otherwise
for
we're gonna have rotten bodies. But if you're gonna take care of it, then we'll take care of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay,
No, I just
here
wanted
we
to
go.
double check if we need to worry about rotten bodies or not.
Kind of, but sort of not. It's okay. It's fine. Let's go and deal with this.
Yippee.
Yippee! Where do they go? Fuck.
Zia,
Yo.
I know it's been a bit of a rough night. Have you ever stayed in a mid-city apartment for any...
Next to where I live, I am a singular door down. If something happens, shout. Scream. If you need to. My name is Marceline Key. I am the leader of the Wyverns and Acting Police Force down here. I will be checking in on you guys in the morning.
Thanks.
We can talk to the gunsmith that we
You
have.
do have to be careful up here, though. The sweep will come out.
I'm aware of the curfew.
If you need to stay the night, you can stay with me. No big deal.
Are you requesting
Gotta
our
go check
name?
in.
Fantastic.
If you want.
Of course.
Only because it's gonna get late here in about 5 minutes.
Well,
so.
I'm going to leave it to you two to rest
I don't know what you wanna do with
lock
your
the door
plane.
behind me. I will be back in the morning.
It's simple, however.
Angela, did you share the
Alright.
Earlier
information that
with-
you got
Me and-
from
me and Nash,
stuff
Angeline?
to
Understood.
about possible
Angela.
name of interest?
Felix, after you have done doing your sweep,
Oh, from earlier?
Yes. Something to at least look into.
I have not, no.
If you could.
Fantastic.
I have a lot to catch
Mr.
up on,
Axel,
unfortunately.
Miss Nova, you two have a lovely night. We will see you in the morning.
Alright. If you come over here. Alright. We learned about the, victim from yesterday.
Alright.
You're still on the comms, Marcel.
Pardon?
They had a daughter?
I've got the information here on my phone.
According to the imagery that I saw, correct.
Okay.
What?
Okay, Silent, you see...
You were
you see
still
the
talking
woman.
on the comms.
And an older man.
Pretty good down
That
here.
doesn't...
Yes.
Okay, well, now you're fine now.
It's a row problem.
Yes. Yeah. Mm.
Searched the rest of the apartment as I could. I did not find any...
We have
I did not find
very
any
little
substances
time,
that
but...
threw concerns.
I think we all were.
Zia.
Meeting.
Alright.
I think we were all just having a lovely time.
Morning, we can have a talk. You want to come to the Wyvern space? And we can just hash this out as soon as we can.
Wyvern base of operation.
Yeah,
They are...
in the meantime...
The two are conveniently
You said-
placed... The two...
Cool. Yeah, thank you.
The two are conveniently located right next to my apartment. If anything happens, I'll be the first to know.
Welcome to District 32, sweetheart.
Yes, if you're going to be watching over things and you need a brief moment
We
to
can discuss this.
rest,
by the
I can
way?
switch out with
We can
you.
discuss this in the apartment.
I'm right over there too.
Good. I don't exactly have a living arrangement sorted yet.
I don't know. I have to have a meeting real quick. I don't know if we still have time or
Here,
not.
Yep.
here.
We may end up
We do not,
sleeping in the
unfortunately.
Wyvern
These are the
base.
keys to...
This is the key
Alright,
for
then we'll
apartment,
get
apartment
Well,
22.
we have another-
Apartment
we
20
have-
apparently
we have
has
another 5
was
to
the
10.
2.
To be fair,
22 was his parents. I don't know about the guy, the
It may
father.
just be more pertinent to
I'm
do it
thinking
tomorrow
this
morning.
is
I think all of our nerves are
like a Romeo and Juliet or a Bonnie and Clyde situation
Little-
here. I don't think they're
Some of us are coming down from the
victims.
adrenaline high that sobered us
Just
up.
be careful, okay?
Yep, I will...
Take a look at what you
we
can
will
find.
discuss
I'll let you
this
know
in
the
morning.
story they told us later.
Are conveniently placed
I'll make
right
a
next to
note.
my apartment.
Anyway.
If you
Something
want, you can
happens,
send me like a
no.
brief message over
Hi.
the
I'll text
intranet
you.
or whatever. Let
Yeah.
me know.
Hi.
Hi.
Right. I am apparently being called by both.
Yep, I missed so much stuff while I was having a migraine. Fuck my life! Everything happens while I'm gone.
I know what.
I'm going to go contemplate everything I'm going to do to Titus when he comes home.
Muscle,
I have
if
an
you'd like to give me the
interesting
quick
feeling.
moment in the next 5 minutes or so. Like now.
Yep.
Yes, yes, yes.
No sense of urgency. So, I assume you went and told them about, the disc already while I was, suffering.
No, I didn't have a chance, actually, because unfortunately,
Oh, that happened. Got it. So, yeah, we're going to
the
need
issue
to...
at hand is the fact that those two may have murdered their own family.
Oh,
they have claimed that there was... They have claimed that there was a gunshot...
Mm-hmm.
They claimed that there was gunshots, the bullet holes in the apartment as well as bullet holes in the two parents.
Mm-hmm.
It came back from Zia, who investigated the bodies, as well as the area. There were no bullet holes, but there were stab wounds.
Oh, lovely. I have the key to the apartment
Last,
where the
the most
bodies
recent
are.
individual.
I will be looking at them
Fantastic.
in the morning.
The most recent death, though, death of one Damien, was a gunshot. Specifically, a high caliber Valkyrie round. There were no public coming and goings of any other corporate except my sister, but there was a private ping shortly after the shot rang off from Astral. So we have an Astral merc on our hands who's assassinated somebody, and it might be on the dime of the two, or the two might actually be innocent. We don't know yet.
Well, I will see.
But their stories don't match the bodies.
I will see what I can do, at the very least, when time comes, but I will have to do it quick, because we need to make sure we know what we're doing tomorrow regarding your talk, shall we say.
Yeah. And I wanted a date night. I didn't even get the date. I did. Oh no, it's in the fucking headquarters.
It's fine,
I had the pull.
Marceline, I think, given the circumstances, I don't think either of us would have been able to properly enjoy it. Let's just enjoy the fact that we're both here together.
Agreed. I'm snuggling the fuck out of you.
That's fine. I do not mind today. I just have a lot of things I just have a lot of things on my plate, and I am worried about you.
Hey, I'm a tough girl.
Yes,
you know that.
Yes, but the stories about this guy do not bode well with me. For some reason,
I know.
In a sense, I can kind of understand them, though, and that's what bothers me. Feels like the same kind of driving motivation for, like, my, violent tendencies that get worse the longer I don't indulge them. It's almost like a magical compulsion at this rate. Makes me wonder.
We will get you some help for that, even if it means having a few realistic body bags for you.
For all we know, maybe there's someone similar, and that's why they like this. If you want to try to find that information out, feel free to be my guest. Just don't burn your goodwill.
I won't.
But at the very least, we need to make sure they're told tomorrow before it happens. I don't want something happening because they wandered in by accident or see you going somewhere and end up following, especially if they don't have the full details.
It might be time to dust off the armor.
Possibly.
Either way, that's a discussion for tomorrow.
It is.
Right now, let's just get some rest.
Yeah.
Come here.
Definitely don't. Oh god. Oh god, the end is upon us!
Oh god.
Oh no! Ah! Quick, take away his joy and respawn before he can make us!